Hello, this is the Brass Love One, Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. I wanted to do a reading on a missing person. I just saw it today, but he's been missing since 2018. It says I saw this that he's missing from Miss I don't like saying her name. What is her name? I can't think of her name right now. I'm going to say it at the end, okay? But because I don't like to say names wrong. I can't think for nothing right now, and I look at her, so I don't know how I can't think of the name, but I'll say her name at the end where I saw his story that he's missing, okay? And then I just saw that his story is on Mr. Storybox. But I got it from, oh yeah, Miss Leah Nicole. That's where I got the story from. So you can go and look on her channel and see his story and just see some other stories of other missing people or murdered people or whatever. Okay, so I just wanted to say that because I just saw it today on her channel when I was looking at her. Right, so, and God is leading me to do a reading on Mr. Terrence Woods Jr., who's missing and has been missing since October 2018. And he comes from Maryland, and he went to college graduate, but he went to Idaho to do some kind of work, and something happened where he disappeared. That's the bottom line to it. All kind of stories been told, I guess, by the people there. What happened? He went there, or he jumped here, or he jumped there, whatever they are saying, and it's being taken as fact. But I want God to put on the table what the facts really are. They say he took off running. Why would he be running in some place he don't even know this area? He don't live there. So where is he running to? Only time you run is if you're running from somebody. Bottom line. I'm not running unless I'm running from somebody. Other than that, I'm not running anywhere unless I'm running from somebody. And it's going to take certain things to even make me run. Get what I'm saying? So if he running from somebody or running to somebody. So things could make me run. If you're running up to somebody you ain't seen in a long time, you actually run and they run into you or whatever at the airport or whatever. Or you running from somebody. So we know he wasn't running to somebody because they say he was running away. So why would he be running away when he came there to do a job? God going to put the facts on the table. What the facts are. Not what you heard, but the facts. Because it makes no sense. If he went for a job, he's supposed to be doing the job. Why is he, the person who come there for the job, is the one missing? Everybody else in place and he missing. That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay? So, they said the police, it said in the, that the police was looking, but they gave up after whatever amount of time they gave up or whatever, because they saw no foul play or whatever, but they couldn't find them. So I don't know how they came up with that when they didn't even find them. I thought you got to find somebody to say that and find out the cause of something happening to him. But anyway, he wasn't from there, so they got their own rules and how they run things and there. So I guess it's a whole different story. But God gonna put the story on the table for Mr. Woods, because that touched me upstairs. I came downstairs to do this. I'm breaking in the middle of my zodiac signs I have to do for this storyline because this is jumping out at me hard, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Universe, put on the table what happened to Mr. Woods. It sounds like to me he never was found. It sounds like to me that I hate to say this, but I never say this phrase, but it sounds like that It feels like this. It don't have to be, but it feels like what I'm getting ready to say. But it don't have to be. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Oh, I felt like sleep with my glasses on all night. And I just felt a little hurt right there. But I really need to have them on when I do my cards. I'm going to see if I can do them without them because I had my glasses on. I woke up and my glasses was on. I said, oh my goodness, I had them on all night. I must didn't move too much for my glasses to be on all night on my nose so it feels a certain kind of way. So I'm going to see if I can do it without my glasses. If not, I'm going to have to try to wiggle them on the tip of my nose or something. But it feels like to me, I never said this before in the storyline, but it feels like that. But it's all on how I feel, but it don't have to be it. Remember what I'm saying, what I feel, or whatever you see on the table. You don't have to believe nothing that's on the table, what you hear me say out of my mouth, or what you see on the table. I just believe it. Get what I'm saying? Because God gave me all my cards, and I believe everything God say as true. You don't have to take nothing as fact. This is for entertainment purposes only to those who deem it as such. I don't take this as entertainment because there's nothing entertainment about things happening to people. Murder, missing, abuse, or whatever. Okay? Now, since we got this straightened out, I'm going to say what I just was saying, that it feels like to me. It don't have to be true, but what it feels like to me is that some kind of way his organs been tampered with. I don't think I ever said that before except for Kendrick Johnson. And only with Kendrick Johnson, it's only pretty much probably because with his storyline is some kind of drug might have been in his organs, and it needed to be concealed where nobody find out about it. Because if you find out about it, you're trying to find out the next step is where it came from. So just take the organs where you ain't got to worry about nobody asking about that. Get my drift. Okay, so that's the only one I ever remember saying anything about organs being tampered with any kind of way. Because I usually don't hear that with people who missing, but it feel like that with this situation. It don't have to be, like I said, right? But I feel what I feel, right? Because everybody feel what they feel. And that's what it feels like to me. It don't have to be. So let's start. Okay. Is that confirmation, Lord, that is true? Because you heard the bell come behind it. I usually don't go off of that when I hear sounds, but it could be. Who knows? It could be. I don't know. Let's just flow. You want to hear me make noise because I have cards here. So let's put a picture of Mr. Woods' universe. Mr. Woods. So this Mr. Woods and his daddy, but let me just see if I can find one. This Mr. Woods and his daddy, but let me just see if I can find one of him. Can you see it? Of him by himself. Just bear with me for a minute. Let me see if I can find one by himself. Okay, here Mr. Woods. Oh, here he is. Handsome young man, lots of life to live, ambitious, finished school, talented, experienced, lots of drive. Right? Okay, how old was Mr. Woods? So I don't know if I heard anybody say his age in the article. Let me just see. How old was you, Mr. Woods? Let me just see if they say a age or anything. Okay, Mr. Woods was 26 years old, and he vanished. He vanished October the 5th, 2018. In Idaho. Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Woods. We're gonna find out. Here's a smiling picture of Mr. Woods. We're gonna find out, universe. You're gonna put out to Mr. Woods' family what happened to Mr. Woods. Because Mr. Woods' family want to know. Accomplishments. And sometimes people go after people who have accomplishments. Have brains, skills, accomplishments, who prospered in life or whatever it is. They go after certain kind of people. It seems, I mean, people don't want to believe things, but we got all kind of people out here that do all kind of things. There's people that do all kind of things. If over the last, what, 30 years, the different things I heard in the news and read in the news or saw on TV, on different things, IE, AE, or all kind of different shows, First 48 or whatever I heard it on or read in the newspapers or saw on the internet, the different things people do in this world that we wouldn't believe somebody would do. So people capable of anything. We just finding out though, I guess, by having the internet and different shows to let us know what kind of people is included in this world that we didn't know because, we don't know their business or we don't live around them. We getting to see is all kind of people out here. And it's brought out in the open where all of us get to know and see and hear about what kind of people out here. So people think is, oh, well, no. Well, why would they do that? Or why would this person do that? Well, you answer to me, why would he be running? If they say he was running, why is he running? Well, what reason for him to be running? He just went there to work. So what is he running for, first of all? He shouldn't be running, right? He should be standing there doing his work, talking to his boss or whatever, right? Why is he running? Answer that for me. Now, once you answer that, let's go to the next thing, right? Nobody's acting real concerned about where he is because once the police decided they're going to stop looking, did any of these people go looking everywhere to go find him? I can answer that no. And I'm not even there. I can answer no. They didn't know him, first of all. They only, whoever it was who hired him or whatever this is, they just know off of maybe talking on the phone, texts, or video, FaceTime, or whatever they had. They didn't know him, and he didn't know these people. Sometimes you got to observe and stop thinking everybody so okay with you. You can't be too friendly. God call it over nice. You can't be over nice with everybody. And be mingling with everybody, networking with everybody, and thinking everybody okay. Or looking at something as a good deal, a good chance, a good job, a break or whatever. Because it's not. Because people is in place, right? Those people who set people up. Not just to fall, but to take your life away. Or whatever else they want to do. So let's just go into the storyline. Because he did nothing to anybody. He came there. He looks like a nice person. Period. Looking at the picture, I don't even know him. He went there for a job. So I'm quite sure he was kind. And the thing is, why would he be running? He didn't do anything to anybody. If anything, somebody did something to him. So the cops should have been looking at somebody did something to him and asked, why would he be running? But did the cops ask anybody why was he running? I don't think they asked that. I don't think they asked that. They took the word of all them people standing there as fact. Because we talking about Idaho. They said Idaho. And Idaho, I'm just going to tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Idaho don't have a lot of people look like this. You see my hand, right? They took the word of all them people standing there. And everybody standing there did not look like this. I wasn't there, but I know that. That's how much I know. Period. They took the word of those people. Whatever they said, they just took it and ran with it. They weren't putting a bunch of effort into looking for him because he didn't matter to them. He wasn't one of them. He didn't come from there. They weren't worried about him. He didn't come from there. It don't have to be that because of his skin color. He didn't come from there. Let's focus on that. He didn't come from there. So he wasn't one of the citizens. So they weren't worried about him. He was an outsider. He didn't come from there. So he really didn't matter too much if he was black, white, Chinese, or whatever he was. He wasn't from there. He wasn't a local, whatever you want to call it. So they wasn't going all out the way. Beyond. You get what I'm saying, right? Why would you be running from somebody? Put yourself in his shoes or anybody's shoes. What would make you run? What would make you run? What? If somebody had a gun on you? If somebody chasing you with a gun? If somebody had a knife running after you? If a pile of bullies coming after you? What would make you run? Think about what would make you run. And then put Mr. Woods there in your place. Because if Mr. Woods did any kind of running, he ran for a reason. Because something was after him. Get what I'm saying? Something or somebody or somebodies. Okay, now that's covered, right? I'm going to say this. A lot of young people, you don't have, no matter what age you are, I guess, a lot of people who want to explore and go out in the world and get a job or get a break or whatever. There's nothing wrong with things like that. There's really nothing wrong with that. But you got to be aware that it's people out there that's culprits, people out there that's your enemy, people out there that want the worst for you, people out there that's demons, people out there that just mean you no good. And they waiting for somebody just like you that wants your big break so they can swallow you up, destroy you, even kill you. Period. I don't want you to be fearful, but I want you to be alert and aware. And be sure when you go somewhere, because you're going out of your element. You're going all the way somewhere, wherever you're going. None of your family or people who love you is near, and you're going somewhere where you don't even know nobody. It's like you the apple and there's a bunch of oranges. You the only apple there. Nobody gonna be willing to help you because you're not one of them. You don't come from my city or whatever it is. You don't come from here. You're not a local. So they gonna usually draw closer to the people who live there than some outsider. You're an outsider. People don't welcome outsiders in too easy. That can even be in your own city where you live at. Different neighborhoods. You go in another neighborhood that you don't live in, you never been in or rarely been in or whatever, and people saying, well, who's that? Because they know majority of people in the neighborhood or you look different. They know you're not from around there. I saw somebody one time and, well, more than one time really. And I said, that lady not from around here. Now, unless she worked at the businesses across the street, but she shouldn't have been over this side. Get what I'm saying? Because the business is over there with a gate between it. She should have been over there. Her walking around was fishy. Get what I'm saying? So you observe things, observe people. You observe people and you just notice people and say, nah, she don't fit in. Get what I'm trying to say? Somebody don't fit in. You got to observe. Nah. That lady back then that I saw, she ain't fit in. She's supposed to have been over there. The businesses was over there. She was over this side. You don't walk all around these boys where some people who live around here that's older maybe or whoever it might be a little intimidated about walking around these younger generations because you know some of them had their things going on with them. And is she walking around freely like that? Like she could do that? Nah. No. The more I looked at, I just looking at that lady, the first glance at that lady, I thought that lady was a cop. She looked like she could have been a cop. She ain't had no clothes on like a cop, but it was something about her dress still, something about her build. She was a certain kind of way, her build, get what I'm saying? Her what you call it? She felt comfortable with walking all around like that. So I thought, well, she must be one of them. without her clothes on, though. Get what I'm saying? Because, nah, she is another race. And we don't have people look like her. Can I just tell it like it is? Right here where I'm at. Now, if they around here, I haven't seen them so far. Get what I'm saying? Now, with the businesses, that's a different story. So you can tell when people that's not in your come from somewhere else, or they not in your neighborhood or whatever it is, so they stand out. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm taking it back to Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods stood out. Mr. Woods stood out, period, because here's another race in general, right? And he is around a bunch of people that didn't look like him. But he wasn't thinking like it was going to be no problems. But maybe somebody within the neighborhood or the people he's going to be working with might have a problem with people who look like him. But he didn't know it. Because maybe he was dealing with mean people that seemed like they was fine with him. But maybe that was the lure from there. We don't know. Because people lure people. They do that with models and everything. Young people, come on. Practice to be a model. And next thing you know, they get trafficked. Get what I'm saying? Or kidnapped. Or even worse. So that's just fluff. I did a lot of talking, but it took me there. It took me there. You got to observe and really look all around things. Don't look at one way about it. Look all around it. When you're going away from your family, from where you live at, and going somewhere that you don't even know, I don't care where it is. It don't even have to be a predominantly, I'm saying it right, white neighborhood or whatever kind of neighborhood. I don't care what kind of neighborhood or place you're going to. It could be all black, all white, or whatever it is. Wherever you're going, if it's people you don't know there, none of them people you know, and you're the only person you know, you have to be aware. Because none of these people is going to look out for you because they don't know you. Get what I'm saying? It don't matter what your race is. It could be the same race people. It don't matter who they are. You're going from away from people who love and care about you. And you're going somewhere else. Putting your total trust in somebody you met. Told you whatever they told you. A new job or a new guy or whatever they told you. And you just going in head first thinking that, oh, everything, he sound nice or the person sound nice or whatever it is. They get a lady to talk to you and next thing you know, you get there and a man waiting there to beat you up or whatever it might be. It's all kind of stuff people do out here. It really is. And we got to be aware of that and alert. And don't be naive about things because this the real world, people. There's a lot going on out here and people do all kind of things. He didn't run for nothing. Now I'm bringing it back to Mr. Woods. What would you be running for? If you was running, why would you be running? From somebody, right? It got to be something that make you run, right? You ain't running just to be running unless you jogging. He wouldn't be going there to jog. He could have jogged where you live at. So picture in your mind, what would make you run? And then once you picture that in your mind good, think about Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods wasn't just running, just to be running. And I'm tired of people trying to make it seem like somebody got some kind of mentally disturbed or anything because they running. They running for a reason. Because nothing was wrong with his mind, evidently. You hired him to come work for you, so it wasn't nothing wrong with his mind, period. Because you wouldn't want him to come work for you. So let's just rule out anything talking about mental anything, okay? So wasn't nothing wrong with him. If he ran, he act like anybody else would act. You running, you have anxiety. That's it. No mental anything, like nobody disturbed. He wasn't mentally disturbed or anything like that. Is what you call anxiety. Like anybody, even down to your kids, if they get ready to fight, they running from somebody or they feel somebody chasing them or whatever, you get anxious. Anybody get like that when it comes to certain situations. So let's just flow. Now I did a lot of talking because I'm trying to make it sink into whoever it need to sink into. Okay, here we have right here. That's a female. Whoa. Female. See, he was, oops, he was searching for a female. I don't know. I don't know who the female is. Maybe she the one that hired him. I don't know. I don't know her name. This just examples on the card, so don't worry about the name. I don't know what the female's name was. It say here searching for a female. So maybe a female hired him. I just don't know. Right? I saw this card, so I grabbed it. He's searching for a female. Let's put that there. Let me just grab some cards from this. Okay, we got a secret. Okay, he could acknowledge, or he was gonna acknowledge, or he could acknowledge. You heard what I just said, a secret, whatever the secret is. He didn't have the secret. I mean, he wasn't the person the secret was about. It was about somebody else. Get my drift, right? Okay, I'm trying to just get some, it's jumping out. Dang, I can't even seem to get a bunch of cards. I had cards down there, so somebody took them as a joke because there's a bunch of willing liars. Whoever he was teamed up with would work. Any of them people, willing liars. You said this card says, right? Taking him as a joke, right? Now, I'm trying to just get some. Okay, we got, well, sorry. I'm going to have to pick this up because it's looking straight in my face. I got like a bunch of cards sitting here, and I got, so look at this one. I'm just going to show you this. You see this? He's there when people look like this, right? Look at this. And here's on the battlefield, right? Okay. So I got a lot of cards right here. A lot of cards that's jumping out at me. Here's treated him ugly as stink. Look at this. They thought it was laughable, but they need to do things in decency. Okay, here it is right here. My prerogative. Some kind of way. He might was getting a little testy himself, and he felt it his prerogative because somebody wasn't treating him right. Deep. Okay. Deep. Somebody might have said they were sorry, but they meant everything. They just wanted to be able to cope and said he was sorry. Because right here, the full card is, somebody wanted him to chew on something in full. Okay, so we have right here that somebody thought they were so smart. Well done. Because he's dealing with a serpent. Follow me? He had to take baby steps in his thinking. I'm trying to put this box down, but they keep coming. Let's flow. He had to never stop wanting the best out of love. And know that he had to love himself first. So I'm going to put this back down because I got a box of cards and a basket of cards. So when you hear me making noise, I'm shuffling them. I'm wiggling them. I got to do that. So let me just see if I can just get some on the table. Okay, you heard me say these, so I don't have to repeat them. First one is a lady here searching for a female, whoever she is. Okay, so I don't know if she is the boss. He met her online or whoever this is. Let's just flow. He had to love herself first. You heard me. So let me just wiggle these. Okay. So I'm gonna wiggle the cards and I'm gonna put some on the table. Bear with me. I gotta do that, okay? Okay, one more. Stop. Okay, here we go. Anything in here, Lord? Okay, anything in here? Then let me just shuffle these a little bit. I gotta get some. Okay, one more. Okay, anything in here? Anything? Yes. Anything in here? God say anything that catch. Let's just go. Okay, I see a gun card. So they haven't found him, so I see a gun card. So he actually could have had a gun on him. Somebody could have pulled a gun. Somebody could have actually shot him. Right? Somebody could have shot him, and somebody could have shot him and put him in a box. Right? Don't have to be that, but let me just say the cards, okay? Or somebody was taking their shots. I could turn the card around. Somebody was taking their shots to tear him down, shred his emotions, tear him to shreds, make him anxious, make him have anxiety, just make him feel like nothing. Okay, so I can turn the card around. But since he's missing, I really like to keep it with the real thing, the gun, because he's missing. Follow me? Somebody didn't like the sounds of him. It weighs somebody down, the sounds of him. Follow me? So we have right here was wake up time for Mr. Woods, because these people wasn't valuing him. Somebody out of that group, because he wanted to wrap it up, right? I'll pray for you. Maybe he is doing some praying himself. Or somebody was thinking in their mind, well, I wish you luck. If they saying something in their mind like, I wish you luck. Or they might have said it out. Because if it's like he feel he going to wrap it up every time, as far as like whatever they was doing. Some kind of way he was doing some kind of job, and he's going to wrap it up. Wrap it up every time. You get finished. That's what I mean. Business. Right? It is a romantic card too, but we talking business, okay? So somebody over this side might have said, well, instead of saying that prayer, they might say, I wish you luck. Get what I'm saying? Because it was a lack of love for Mr. Woods. Because some information he got that showed him that was a lack of love out of whoever these people are. Because there's more than one of them. He had a sheltered mind, false imprisoned mind. Because somebody there was posing as what they wasn't to Mr. Woods. He was seeking refuge. Get my giraffe, right? Because somebody, let's say she rose to the occasion, giving to her a female, if not a female, a man, to beat Mr. Woods at his own game. Get what I just said, right? So he had no reason to be beating somebody at that, beating somebody, because he went there to get a job. So what is going on with this lady? Okay, so we have right here, this is a down low card, right? Or is a somebody treat you down low and dirty. So he was wondering, Mr. Woods, because this Mr. Woods storyline, Mr. Woods was somebody was wondering if they could trust Mr. Woods. What's his name? Terrence, right? But I don't want to call him by his first name. But somebody wanted to know if they could trust Mr. Woods. Because somebody was on the down low, or somebody was down low and dirty. So if that cross, oh my goodness, I gotta say this though. If that cross-dressing card come out, or any kind of gay card come out, I'm gonna think that we got somebody who appeared, if he talked to anybody online or anything like that, some kind of way, they put a picture up there of a female or whatever it is, and they really not a female. Let me just say this, right? It don't have to be that. I'm trying to go a certain way because of that card. So out of, or whoever hired him, or whoever these people are, he was there with whoever hired him, because if it was a job, he got to be, there's somebody who hired him. If that person there on the down low or whatever, right? Or just down low and dirty, like I said, cruddy, right? So we have that right there, or we got a man, whoever it is, who might be disguised as a female that's really not a female, if he saw the person online any kind of way and not saw no actual FaceTime to see that it is a female that's dressed like a man really when he get there, or really was disguising a person's self as a female the whole time online, and then when he get there he see the person is not a real female, that the person is dressed like a female but not a female because the person on the down low. Or we got a real female, whoever she is, that did some luring of him to get him there. Anything like that. So let's just flow a little bit. He wanted a fresh emotion. He wanted to welcome in a flow of love. Okay, for Mr. So let's flow. Number 5, God's number of grace. Universe. This is 5 is God's number of grace. Universe. Let it be this year right here, even if it could be the month of September, that we find out where Mr. Woods is. Because I feel Mr. Woods is not alive. I mean, I don't see no card saying that, but I feel that because I just feel that. He's not just in kidnapping somewhere. Unless he in jail somewhere and just put in jail just to be put in jail because they don't like his race. Other than that, I feel like if it ain't nothing like that, I feel like he not here. Even though I don't see no cards. I see only card that says that gun card I told you in here. Let's just flow a little bit. No growth come from the same sex. See, this is a gay card, but I can turn it around. Your choices are your own for Mr. Woods. So if somebody want to down low up here, try to come on to him once you get down there, trying to come on to him. Get my drift. No growth come from the same sex. You can't have a baby with a man, for those who don't know what I'm talking about. Period. You can't. Okay? If you're a man and a man, no growth come from it. God said his choices is his own if he decide to indulge with whoever this person is on the down low. Somebody up there who wonder, can I trust Mr. Woods now? He know I'm on the down low. Or we can take it another way. No growth come from the same sex. Some boss or whoever it is, whoever hired him, I got to go with whoever brought him there, whoever hired him, somebody in that batch, whoever it was who hired him, wanted to keep him down where there's no growth. Get what I'm saying? Somebody in that group. If you keep him down, it's going to be no growth. He not going to get to grow. You want to keep him down so he don't grow. Their choices was their own, and that is to keep him down where he don't grow and be whoever he went there to be. Get my drift, okay? So we can take it another way instead of the sexual way, okay? However it goes, though, whichever way. I need my glasses. I got to try and put them on there with these light green cards. Whew. Let's just see, universe. You know all about it. Look on the floor for it. God show me the way. So this is Mr. Woods. Look on the floor for it. So look on the floor for it. If Mr. Woods wasn't looking on the ground or the floor, the ground or whatever for something, this would be Mr. Woods on the ground or on the floor. Because we got on one side, this is Mr. Woods. God show me the way. Get what I just said, right? And then it said look on the floor for it. Next one is what? He had a weakness for Karen, but then we got some gay person up here who had a weakness for lovemaking. Follow me? So we have, in a reasonable voice, he was talking to somebody in a suitable voice. So we have right here that, these are lighter than ever. Okay. He needed the center of love, Mr. Woods. And the center of love is counseling or lawyer's office or counseling. Anything like that. Love. So we have right here that all together. Somebody wanted to do something all together. Or he thought they was going to do something all together or whatever this is, laughing at the oldies. Somebody was laughing at the oldies. Maybe at old times as far as something, or oldies. Oldies means something from back then. Laughing at the oldies. They went all together. It's not him. It's not him. So maybe some things they did before. Maybe they did something before. I mean, these people, they did something before and it's being repeated, but Mr. Woods is included. Maybe they did something like this before. Chase somebody or whatever. I don't know. They laughing about it though. Let's just flow because they need to do things in decency. They're a bunch of willing liars. Lying. Okay, somebody needed more vitamin C, Mr. Woods, or this person, main culprit who's on the down low, or somebody in this group of people. What business is it of you all's? Some kind of way they might have asked them, is you gay? Or they must have asked them, they asked them something because of this right here. I'm saying, what business is it of you all's? That mean they asked them something. He's a wanderer, and he got to be called a wanderer because he even could be considered a foreigner because he don't come from there. He's not part of them. He come from a whole nother city and state, right? He wanted sensitivity from these people. Okay, what's next? That's him. I see it, God. What's next? Because he sees something with these people. They act in a certain way. They treat them a certain way. Okay, here we go. Talking in his surroundings. It was talking in his surroundings. He's looking at the positives because somebody got to check it past. So I don't know if there's somebody from school. Who is this person? Is this somebody from school? They said check it past. Somebody got to check it past. If somebody got to check it past, do he know this person? Is it somebody from school? I'm trying to figure out who this person is. Maybe somebody from school. Maybe this person come from school. Or if the person don't come from his school, his college, these people just did something in the past to somebody. They think things funny, doing stuff all together. That's just it. Or maybe somebody who used to go to the school, maybe. I mean, that's what they keep bringing me back to. Okay, let's see. The universe, you know all about it. So, Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods, tell your story, Mr. Woods. Tell your story to your family. It's obvious that somebody knows something. And they do know something. They know where Mr. Woods is. Because here, we got to put this as Mr. Woods. They say Courtney. His name not Courtney. His name is Terrence, right? So, let's see something. But this is a female name and there's a male name, right? So, let's just hold for a minute. Mr. Woods was trying to get to the Milky Way. He was. But we might have somebody else that wanted to get to the Milky Way too. A male. If not a female, a male. A male who might have a girl named Chris, Jean, Terry, Courtney. Get what I'm saying? Okay, it was some, somebody tried to sugarcoat stuff. Try to fix things after they got out of line or whatever. Somebody. This person to check it past. I wonder if somebody from college or who this person is. But it's just to let's just see. This is Mr. I feel this is Mr. This is Mr. Let's see. I feel this is Mr. It's Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods. Tell your story, Mr. Woods. Kindred spirit. Let's see something from Mr. Woods. He had to be his own cheer leader because he had nobody there to vouch for him, to love him, to care with him. He's around something green and flowery, leaves, bushes, trees, anything like that. Tell your story, Mr. Woods, is your story. We got 17. We got number 8. It could have been at least 8 people. Right? He was looking at himself. Who's wonderful? He was wonderful. Right? Deep. So somebody did some kind of shortcut in some kind of way to get to him, to touch him some kind of way. Or somebody was trying to make a move on him. Somebody was trying to see if they can go all the way and make some kind of move on him romantically. Because we got somebody on the down low over there. So we can turn it both ways. Somebody on the down low. Or I can turn the card and say somebody's down low and dirty. Either way we can take it. Okay? So we have right here that if we got somebody on the down low, they trying to see if they can do some kind of check touching a little bit. Like, you know, somebody touch your arm, get away with it and talking. Or touch your leg. You get my drift if you're a grown up. and see, okay, let's see, okay, let me do that. Let me see if he going that way or whatever they might be thinking. Or we got somebody who took shortcuts, get my drift. And he did some touching of Mr. Grabbing, hitting, or whatever. Get my drift if it's the other way. Activity, as far as the cell phone was locked, and I feel with the cell phone being locked, the battery might have went out, the service might have went out, anything like that. We got a mother here. This could be his own mother. If not his mother, we got a female in the mix who we were searching for up there, that first card. And she's a mother. Let's just flow if it's not his mother. So we got the total community. So we got a group of people. It was a group of how many it was, I don't know. Circumstances stopped him from framing it for a lifetime. And framing it for a lifetime means living, having work, having children, going to college, buying a house, anything you want to do in life. It stopped because if he like this, like I'm telling you, in the spirit, he can't do none of that, right? When you're not alive, you can't do none of the things that you normally do because you're not here. Get what I just said, right? Circumstances stopped it. God wanted him to bend a little and gently close the door on it, on what? This group of people. But he probably was trying to do that once he saw something wasn't right. Maybe he was doing it on his own. Maybe something happened between 9 a.m. and 9:30 p.m. I'm hearing that song is coming. Why is it coming? Lay your head on my shoulders for the good times. Lay your head on my shoulders. Lay your warm and tender body close to mine for the good times. That just came out of nowhere. But anyway, let's just flow. So we have he is scaling things out for Rosy Summer or whatever the season was, right? So we have right here that doing something judicious. He had these feelings. So it came a time where he was scared. I'm scared because God says he can call somebody now and do it. But I feel like his service wasn't working right. So he couldn't call. So he got scared some kind of way. Because maybe some kind of way he is dealing with the computer. Maybe even to connect with these people in the first place. Kind of way something was done through the computer. Maybe with a leader who stole from him, stole money, stole time, ideas, or his life. Because he was what? Focusing what? On his journey. Okay, let's just flow for Mr. Woods. For the good times. Could be somebody he went to school with. He went to college, right? Could be somebody he went to school with. Because you can go to school somewhere and live in a whole nother place. You don't have to live there. Or move wherever you move at. Okay, let's go for like somebody set you up. Like somebody set you up. Like that was on top. I might as well left it there. It's back. So whatever the person racing his, they don't have to be Korean, but whatever their race is, it's not his race, right? Power to stay silent. He's going to do some talking about something, whatever it was, because it was some kind of secret, remember, that he could tell. Okay, so he is being free to make his choices like God wanted him to. Because why did he allow people to dictate his religion or just have rules over him, tell him what to do, control him, get rid of sin? For a keepsake, he is holding on to some dormant behavior maybe that let people control him, tell him what to do, have rules over him, and God said don't do that. Mr. Woods, stop thinking others knew more than him because he knew just as much as any of those people, right? Okay, he was needing more but not doing enough to make it happen himself. So we have right here what are you going to do about it, because Somebody was mouthy to him, and they wanted to know what he is going to do about it. Or are you going to do something about it? Okay, so we have come go to that training class. God will help you, but you got to listen to God. So this a God card where God, because I see like a counseling card in there that he needed a counseling card. So the counseling card could actually just be a lawyer, or he just needed counseling for something, whatever it might have been, right? But here it is again, God coming back with this. This is his card. That means he's an earth angel person. God wanted to help this earth. So God wanted him to go somewhere. Probably that counseling card you heard me say for something. But whatever it is something that happened, right? He got to listen, though, to God. So let me see what's coming behind it. God wanted him to stop loafing around and change house and get away from somewhere. I wonder if something happened in college. Because he used to go to college. I'm trying to figure this out now. Because he not here. For God to say that for him in the present, we don't see him. He's still missing, right? So this had to have been back somewhere back then, because it wouldn't be in the present, because that means he would be home and God would be saying, go get some counseling or whatever God telling him to do. Go wherever God telling you, go get training. God ain't tell him to go to that place he went to that job. That's not where God told him to go. This is like, so he went there, training class to help put him in place. So he went there himself because he felt it'll put him in place as an opportunity for a job, right? He did that himself because he looked at it as positive and good, right? But God didn't send him there. Get what I'm saying? He went there. We make decisions we make. Every decision we make is not a decision God told us to make. We do it on our own, right? God will help him, but he must learn to listen to God. Get what the other side says. So God wanted him to change house from somewhere, right? So if he needed counseling as far as something from college or something, he needed to change and go to another school, another dorm. If it wasn't nothing like that, he needed to get away from that place down there, or whatever it is God talking about. Some place he was at, he needed to get away from. God telling him with that card, with whatever place it was. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, we got a relationship that kills his hopes and emotions he had to get away from. A house he was at, the school, dorm, that place he was at for a new job, or whatever place this is, God told him to get away from. School back then, his regular home, or just somewhere, or that place he was at for work, somewhere he was at, a place where God saying get away from there, stop loafing around and get out. Get what God's saying. Because whatever place it was, it killed his emotions and his hopes. Get what God's saying. The death of anything that does not serve him, he needed to let go of. Because the death means in this storyline that it kills his hopes and his emotions. Somebody tearing you down, pulling you down, weighing you down, anything like that. But if we turn it around to these people, or one main culprit in this group of people, we got one main person in this group that was on the down low, or just down low and dirty kind of person. A person that didn't want him to grow, wanted to keep him down, didn't want him to grow, wanted him to stay a weed. Get what I just said? A relationship of anything that kills that person's hopes and emotions, that person had to bring a death to it. And here's the death on the side, right? Because anything that did not serve that person did not want around. So if Mr. Woods did not serve this person, killed this person's hopes and emotions, an end had to come to Mr. Woods. Get what I just said? I went two ways with it. Mr. Woods walked away from somebody because he felt like somebody was toying with him. Right? Walked away. It ain't say run. I got a running card in here. I mean, in my cards, but I don't know if it's going to come out. So it says right here that no matter what came at Mr. Woods, he stood tall. I want to get to full bloom. He wanted to get to full bloom. So he went there and able to get to full bloom. So we have, he felt boxed in at one point, or they put him in a box. Or he felt boxed in where he lived at, so he wanted to stretch out and go other places, venture out to be able to, you know, get to full bloom like he wanted to, right? Or these people put him in a box, or these people boxed him in where he went at. Get what I'm saying? To that job because he rode there some kind of way, right? But God didn't want him to take all the money he had, get what I'm saying, to go there to where he went, Idaho, right? But God wanted him to start to love yourself, Mr. Woods, because he is being jacked up by these people one way or another. And that is wanting his money, begging for his money, taking his money, jacking up him up and fighting either one of them. So this comes behind it. His account was ran up, or they owed him money. There's getting from him, or they owed him. It's like he didn't owe them. I don't think he owed them. I think they owed him, if anything. So they might have been getting money out of him, or they owe him money. That's all I can say. I see a racial card, and that's not never good in the storyline. Racial abuse. Okay, so we have he had no more time for lack in his life. Okay, so we got this racial card. It was hyped up. Some racial abuse came his way. He was among a bunch of people who didn't look nothing like him. So somebody tried to tear his emotions down, shred him to pieces, to let him know he wasn't nobody. You ain't nothing. Because I think I saw the card already said they treat them like nothing, or I thought I saw it, but I don't know for sure. It would be in that stack back there. Or somebody pointed a gun at Mr. Woods, wounded him, and murdered him. Is one or the other. We don't know because we don't see him to know anything. And nobody's doing any talking. And it grossed out the people if they murdered him. Follow me? Now, to see the actual murdered card, manslaughter card, put out card, or anything like that, it's going to let me know they actually murdered Mr. Woods. Because Mr. Woods would be home with his family or still working at the job. Either one of them shows something is wrong, people. If he's not home with his family or actually actively working at that job, that shows something horribly went wrong. And why would something go wrong? Because it says right here, 2 negatives. Racial abuse, and it was hyped up. And that's always negative. Somebody putting a gun on you, that's always negative. Because you know where that leads, right? So we have right here, he got beat. Financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, verbally. But he's still trying to care about one person or all these people or this job he was at. Okay? So we have somebody right here who, ring time. I don't know if it's that female I was telling you about. I don't know if a female in the mix, whoever this woman is, call him or call her, is ring time. We got a woman. Okay, so we got, what's somebody calling it? Wait a minute, he a man. Usually the men do the mix the moves when they come down to a ring. I don't know if he was gonna wanted to be somebody's guy, or he was gonna give a lady a ring or whatever this is. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's just flow a little bit. Or somebody in this bunch was gonna get married or give a ring to a lady. However, take it however it goes. Okay, we got homosexual right here. Look, it's on the upright though, right here. So he is connected to somebody who was homosexual. Relationships also have abuse. Follow me? That was abusive. Follow me? So we have right here that he is dealing with somebody who is starving for power. Make sure he or she is an adult. He had to make sure somebody was an adult and don't just look like one. Somebody he was connected to. So if we got somebody who was trying to flirt with him, trying to be his guy, because remember I showed you the growth don't come from the same, or whatever you heard me say, right? The same sex or something. Could be somebody who try to be his guy. We got number 9. Somebody wanted him to say, I'm sure. But he wasn't saying that, evidently. He wasn't giving in. Looked like. He felt boxed in being at this place. You don't know nobody. Don't know nobody. I mean, really, you stuck. This one is stuck out there. He is Mr. Woods. I want what I signed up for. Look what the card say. I want what I signed up for. What he signed up for? A job, right? He ain't signed up to go there and nobody flirt with him. A man at that. Somebody was nesting. Mr. Woods said, I want what I signed up for. He came here for it. He went there for a job. He ain't go there for, it's a man or a woman. But he went there for a job. So whoever it is, what he signed up for. If he was talking to a lady online, or he assumed a lady was a lady, and then it turned out to be a man, if it could be something like that. Or this could just simply mean the job. He what he signed up for. Or some kind of way, yeah. Somebody, he want what he signed up for. Somebody might want him to interact with a man when really he's supposed to be interacting with a woman or whatever this is. Let's just go with work. Because it say signed up for. Let's just see. He's keeping his mouth closed about a man who was unhealthy. He wasn't talking about it, and when he really should have said it, I guess. So let's just see what you know about it. So is a witness that saw and know. Person got to be put on trial though. You know, this person will tell the truth. Faith-filled, a person who will tell the truth. You put the person on the witness stand because they're a witness. They know what happened to Mr. Woods, this person. So we have, he saw things in slow motion. His eyes was watering, right? So, looking for her money and her keys. Somebody's looking for their money and their keys to serve him or her. So either, I don't know if he rented a car there or whatever. He's looking for his money and his keys to serve him, or a female or male. Somebody was looking for their money and their keys. Or he was, if he rented a car there or something like that to travel. So we have, what is this? They was running up his piece, or somebody there was running up his piece, or running up his money, or not paying him his money, or running up his piece, or running up his money, or anything like that. And God said, he need to get out now. Get out, Mr. Woods, get out of this. Or he wanted to get out. So we have, he was in his feelings, and he was going to go get it. So really, in this storyline for him, he just was letting his feelings out. Or somebody was in their feelings, and they was going to come after him, go get him. We can turn it around. So we have number 12 or 21. Somebody could have been 21. Or it could have been at least 12 people. Or could have been at least 3 people. Or 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or whatever this is. So somebody, let me see. Somebody was following Mr. Woods. To gain from Mr. Woods, he needed to lose what needed to go, and that would be lose those people, get away from them people, because he would gain. So if they chasing him down, he got to lose them. You know, when you're trying to maneuver and get around and get away from somebody who after you, or he just needed to get away from that job, period, and just go back home. I see Juicy on here, and then I just heard a song Juicy yesterday. That's back to back. Juicy. Juicy, Juicy. That's two Juicies. Deep. That's back to back because I see Juicy on here. And I just scratched off a card, a song called Juicy on the bingo yesterday. A song, Juicy. That's deep. So somebody thought something was juicy. So I think it was down. So he didn't need these people to help him. If it was up, he needed this person, but he didn't. That's just flow universe. You know all about it with Mr. Woods. So, Mr. Woods, tell your story. He wasn't going to be talked down to because he showed his emotions. So he wasn't going to be talked down to by whoever this main person is or a group of them. No matter his calm, he's going to keep God front and center because he was trying to clarify something. And clarify what? That choosing himself first is always the best choice. To not let himself be disrespected by whoever this person is or any of these people. Okay, this is our last one. So here's jet setting. And it was juicy. So jet setting for him is he went for his job and it was an adventure, fun, or what was going on, right? So it was juicy. Or these people was jet setting and they thought it was juicy. I think I hear the lawnmower. They cut grass so much around here. Goodness. I'm so sorry about that. I can't control that. I have to finish the story. So let's see. So far I don't see any murder cards. I can't say it's a good thing because he's not home. So where is Mr.? Because if they say he jumped off or something, did they see him run away after he jumped off? Or was he just laying down there not alive? We don't know. I'm trying to find out. Okay, let's just see. Mr. Woods, tell your story. I see this card, but I don't know if this happened. Somebody was raped and it took them there sexually. Somebody was slipping through the corridors, the alleys, the fields, the streets, or whatever, loosely to try to get to Mr. Woods. Because somebody thought something was so funny. Bunch of joking around. So we got race going on here because race is always going to be here. Somebody need to get a grip. If we focused on jobs, somebody was chuckling about something. So let's just flow. A blank look on their face. Nothing is funny. They seem to thought it was funny though. Somebody aimed for it and took their shot. Was sneaky about that thing to come after Mr. Woods. So I'm trying to get some cards in. Let's just roll. It was, over here God says with this set. God said it was awful what was done to Mr. Woods. Somebody measured and tested and saw how far they could go, and it was awful with Mr. Woods. Okay. Let's just try to get some more. Okay. I'm talking to God when you hear me say what I say, right? I'm just, right, so I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to God. So I got to hear what God told me to do. And look at this top card. God is good. Look at this. This is a money scheme card, a money deal card. So he was going for a job, but these people on the other end is a scheme. Get what I'm saying? But as far as he's concerned, it was a job. But on their side, it was a scheme. Get what I just said? Okay? This is the number one card that's right there. He want his mother right here. He want his mother. Okay, so let's just flow. I need some more cards. Bear with me. Tell your story, Mr. Oh my goodness. God says there's going to be some justice. Look at this. Deep. They back to back. Back to back on top of each other. Let me get this one. Deep. Look at this. I like how that look. Look, they back to back. All they go together. We got a lawyer. So be it. Family going to get a lawyer. Look. People going to get put on trial. They going to feel like somebody got a nerve putting them on trial. Justice. And they probably look like this, right? deep. We gotta put them up there. That just was back to back because somebody went too far. Really, because Mr. Woods just went there for peace, right? Just to have work. Deep. So let's just flow. I gotta get these cards because, like I said, with that racial right there. Okay, let's see. Well, she know all about it. Somebody should show that they ain't hear nothing about Mr. He got an epiphany now. He got an epiphany. Deep. It's picking people in the order of. They meant to pick Mr. Whoever meant to pick Mr. Woods. See? In the order of, they meant to pick Mr. Woods. They knew what they was doing. Look at this. Being different just mean he stood out. Didn't he stand out? Didn't he stand out? We talking about Idaho, right? He was adorable. So let me just get some more cards. Okay, somebody's letting off their sexual tendencies. Put that up there. Somebody who wanted to spend some time with him. He was getting roped off, getting away from whoever this is. Somebody might have made a pass at him. Covering up won't work though, God says. Because you ain't no cleaner than Mr. Woods. Okay, so let's just flow. It won't work. Deep. It won't work. He was dealing with a jackal. Look at God. He was dealing with a jackal. Oh my goodness. Deep. 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 I'm going to pull these cards out. They just coming out. Let's see. Mr. Woods was soaring for wealth. He was trying to get a job. Somebody was high. So this is Mr. Woods' card. So I got to turn it around. He wasn't high. So this card can go with when you confused, agitated, anxious. Get my drift, right? Because he wasn't high, right? He wasn't. So we're going to say that he was agitated, had anxiety, anything like that. Anxious, overwhelmed. Get what I just said, right? So I say he had to get his cell phone for help, right? He was dealing with a jackal, somebody. He was educated. God didn't want him to be a fool because he was dealing with a jackal. Somebody tried to insult Mr. Woods' intelligence, whoever this is. Somebody 24 and up, or 42 and up, whoever this person is. He liked whoever this person is, but wasn't going to be no romance. Get what Mr. Woods saying, right? Somebody trying to get some romance. I don't think so. So we got the did well. I don't know yet. Money lover. Person like money, making money. Had planned out. Look, it's going to be a place setter. Testify. We need, oh my goodness, look, they used their imagination to make Mr. Woods disappear. We don't know where yet, right? He disappeared, right? No, Mr. Woods was keeping his options open. No, thank you. I pass. I will pass. I will pass. That's not what I'm interested in. Okay, why? Okay, usually when a money scheme card come out, anytime that card come out, majority of the time, if somebody is missing, the person usually is murdered or something. Because they want you to be a part of whatever, and you not going with it, and they feel you're going to tell on them about whatever they doing. Get my drift. You heard what I said, right? So if the person don't get murdered no kind of way, if it's nothing like that, you going to jail some kind of way. That card is always bad news in the storyline. And when it's a missing person, most of the time the person not alive, or the person is found not alive, and whoever it is connected is the person who did it. I don't know right here if God's saying I did well. Let's just flow. I need some more cards. Universe, give me some cards, Mr. Look at this. I see this right here. Look, I see this right here. This jumped out. Motive. They had it was a motive. Mr. Woods was a strong person. No more crutches needed. A positive act must take place. He was strong, because right here he was with people who was devilish, street devilish people, sinful people, whoever these people was. Wonderland of the lost souls, right? They wanted him to disrespect himself. I will always respect myself. Get what I'm saying? So this the God side and it's the devil side. Okay? So just go with what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying, okay? Okay? And so we have God could say to Mr. Woods, you did well, Mr. Woods. You ain't go that direction. They had a motive, all right, but it made Mr. Woods vanish without a trace, because nobody so far know where Mr. Woods at, right? They use their imagination. We'll make him vanish without a trace. Got a motive here. Group of people. There's more than one of them. More than one of them. Because he hooked himself on, see? He hooked himself on, ran from his problems. That means he, whatever was going on home, or whatever jobs he couldn't get home, or whatever it is, whatever God talking about with problems, or anything home that wasn't working, or whatever it is, he left that and he hooked himself on. Get what God said? He hooked himself on to whoever these people is, or whoever this job is. And here it is right here. He hooked himself on to whoever this job is, and whoever hired him. It is easy to leave things to others. So he left things to whoever this boss is, or whoever it is he went there to meet, that hired him, thinking this person going to put everything in place and make everything right and arrange things right, but the person didn't. And he just kind of wasn't worried about it, because he thought everything was going to be covered and straightened out by this person. So that mean escape. It's like you don't even have it all in your mind, all of that, because you figure this person going to work it out. It's just like our kids. They feel like, oh, mommy going to make sure I get something to eat. I ain't got to worry about going buying food or worry about food, because mommy going to always have food. So I'm trying to use an example here. He wasn't worrying about whatever, because he thought these people was going to have everything in place. So his mind just wasn't thinking, well, make sure this and make sure that, or whatever. That's what God mean by escape, okay? So, let me see. What was that? I don't know if I got these yet. I keep bending down. I don't think I got these. I keep seeing cars that stop me. Okay, Lord. Some more from here. He went through some torture right here with this card. This one. And it was hyped up. He went through some torture and it was hyped up with Mr. Okay, let's just go a little bit, because we need to know where I see the vanish without a trace. So there's picking certain people, because we got a money lover. So let's just read. So there's picking certain people in the order of a money scheme. You know what a money scheme means? In my storyline, it means people do anything for money, because we got to push our money in here. Whoever do anything for money, sell their mother. Get what I just said? Anything for money. Okay. He was looking at what helped him up in his life. He pinpointed an action that helped him up, and that is maybe not going to find work in other states and cities, or just being in that place there he was in, and he saw, oh no, this ain't right. This holding me up. I got to get out of here, because he pinpointed something ain't right. Because they aim for it like a cat, sneaky about things to do something against him that he didn't know was coming though. Get what I'm saying? It was awful, God says. They tested and measured, and it was awful what they did. Okay? So it says right here, it was a carbon copy of something that he went through before, or something these people did before. You heard what I just said, right? Because we got to push our money. Somebody who love money, do anything for money, even sell their own mother. Because that's what people do. When they love money, they'll do anything. They will kill their own family member. Okay, here we have, now we got some kind of card. He got put out. It's heart-wrenching. They put Mr. Woods out. Beautiful young man. They wanted him to think about something. They heard it before. They said they heard it before. They want him to think about something. Something they were saying. He had to make arrangements, God said, to get out of that camp, get away from that place. So maybe when he was running, he was trying to get away from these people. Once he saw something, he was where he was, Idaho, right? They wasn't valuing him in Idaho. Something was plain and simple. They was covering their bases, though. Because he had to look at them straight, eye-to-eye contact, no biting his tongue, and tell them whatever he had to tell them, right? Because knowing all money is green, because this card means where you do anything for money. This is a bad making money card. So some kind of way, they might have told him about, once he got there though, once they might have told him something about making money another way. I don't know. They might have, I don't know. They might have wanted him to engage with a man. I don't know. We're just feeling kind of on a, it's something. Let's just see. Yeah, that's his card. So I can turn it around to the people too and say that they make money any kind of way. So whatever way they had to make money, they was conniving or whatever they had to do to make it. Okay, let's see. Somebody wanted him to. Okay, we got a vaccine, a shot, a vaccine, blood drawn, or anything as far as a vaccine, blood drawn, IV, anything like that was done to Mr. Woods. Let me see, because these are like green. If he is looking for love, it started with itself. So some kind of way it was a vaccine, IV, or blood drawn. Any of those three things was done to Mr. Woods. I don't know why though, but let's just see here. He is tangled up with some G's, these people. This group of people here at work. So we have right here that he's being put on trial. That means they was asking a bunch of questions or drilling him. You know what that means? Whatever they were saying. And he, after a while, he probably felt like they got a nerve. Or maybe he's asking them questions. I don't know. Because right here, that they're trying to insult his intelligence. Like he a dumbbell or something. He's dealing somebody 24 and up or 42 and up. Because some kind of way somebody wanted some kind of romance out of him. He's saying, well, I like whoever it is or whatever, or I'm not having a romance, though. It's not happening like that. Somebody was trying to make some romance happen. Let's see if this is the right card. So he had to tell these people, I guess right here, that he wanted out of this money deal. Because it's supposed to have been a job, but this a scheme card where people do any and everything. So he didn't know all the details evidently to whatever. And he got there and it seemed like it was turned around. They ain't tell him everything and he ain't ask everything. Remember when you heard me say the escape card, that means he really didn't even ask everything. So it was sneaky. I told you with the card up there, they snuck something in he knew nothing about. Maybe they wanted him to be with a man. I mean, I don't know, it keep on coming down to stuff like that. Follow me. So he might have told him, I want out, I don't want it, I want out, anything like that. So right here, there's going to be a miracle to make this person a felon. So the person don't need to be a felon unless they did something, right? You don't become a felon. You don't supposed to become a felon if you ain't do anything. He didn't do anything. Somebody else did something to him. And it's going to take a miracle to make this person a felon. Because first of all, you got to find out who this person is. Okay? So he was going to get splashes of joy because was his eyes telling him the truth. I guess as far as maybe, I guess him getting this new job or whatever it is. He was sensitive and in his emotions. He felt good, I guess, at first about getting this job maybe. So somebody thought they was better than him. Or somebody thought he was better than somebody of another race. But he had the beam to express his spirituality to the world, God says, right? And learn all the lessons necessary. So some kind of way, so be it. He was listening to somebody who advises him, or he is going to get a lawyer. So right here, we have that, why did my mother give me up? So I don't know about his mother no kind of way. Why did my mother give me up is when your mother give up on you, your mother actually gave you up, your mother walked out on you or anything, or your mother don't believe in you, anything as far as your mother, whatever. So if this card ain't his card, it belongs to whoever this person is who giving him a hard time. You heard what I said, right? I wonder who I look like or act like. So if this card right here is not his, it belongs to whoever this person is who giving him a hard time. Who think he better than, or the person think they better than Mr. Woods, right? Some kind of fuss or something happened with Mr. Woods by some kind of greenery, trees, bushes, grass, whatever, outside or inside, wherever it was, but kind of bad fuss, right? So we got the race card behind it. Race always going to be here. This person need to get a grip. Somebody who got a racial problem during these times. Because somebody was picking people in the order of, so they picked Mr. Woods for a certain reason. Follow me? Tall, short, gay, straight, fat, skinny, young, old, brown hair, blue eyes, whatever it is looking for. Get what I'm saying. Smart, whatever they, naive, whatever it is looking for. A jackal. But Mr. Woods was educated. God said, don't be a fool, Mr. Woods. Because we have right here, he being different, it stood out. Among all these people he was with, he stood out. Because here's another race in general. Follow me? And however else he looked. But he was adorable, right? Because he was being roped off from time shared with his family. Because he is somewhere else in a whole nother state somewhere. But he wanted to get roped off from whoever this person is that was giving him a hard time. Some fuss happened with somebody there. He tried to rope himself off and get away. So maybe if they say he was running because he's trying to get away. Okay? So we got a gay card. I can feel my God's mission being gay. So he can feel his God's mission being gay. So if these people trying to have him do something that make it where he engage with somebody the same sex, he wondering, well, can I feel my God's mission? If this happened because this would make me gay or anything like that. So I don't know if he was or he wasn't. So I'm going to look at it as he wasn't. But if they want him to engage, he might feel like if I engage, that mean I am. Anything like that. So can I still do God's work if I do that? Because sometimes when people go for jobs, some people will do what the job say because they want the job that bad. Because we got a lot of entertainers that do things where they just go with any old thing because they want the job that bad. So I don't know. He don't have to be, right? But they could wanted him to do something like that and able to get this job. So let's just flow. He was wondering, asking God. Yes, he could do his God's mission. Do not wonder. Somebody might was wondering, was he gay? Or he is wondering, was somebody gay? Because maybe somebody was coming on to him or what was going on with them cards up there. So right here, we got the getting high card. So I'm going to still say that he had anxiety or anything like that. Or overwhelmed or something was going on. I don't really feel he was getting high. I just don't feel that. Right? Because he went there for a job. Right? You need to get your cell phone for help. He need to get some kind of help. Because wasn't no partying right here. It seemed like a fuss was right here. So I'll put that with anxiety, overwhelmed, or whatever. So he was strong right here, Sam. It was a motive or he see the person's motive maybe for offering him the job. It was a motive, and that was to get him there to try to make things happen with a money deal or whatever this person had planned out. He was strong though. So person look like this, I guess, whoever it is. It's going to be some justice though, for sure. Because the person went too far because Mr. Woods just wanted peace. Follow me? So this person used his imagination to make Mr. Woods disappear. Put Mr. Woods through torture, and it was hyped up because it was racial abuse going on. So we have right here that somebody need to exercise. Like, youth don't last for so long. So we have dealing with a bill collector. So the bill collector would be the boss or whoever this is that Mr. Woods was dealing with, who employed him. Okay? I'm in a poly relationship with this even really work or something like that. So whoever wanted Mr. Woods to be up in some kind of relationship with him and somebody else or whatever, or her or whoever this is, somebody wanted to hook him on. Get what I'm saying? So we have Mr. Woods was keeping his options open. Follow me? No thanks. Get what I'm saying? So we have right here, he had a sixth sense about the TP, the house, the place he was at once he got there, or after a while. His soul was crying out for a conclusion. Get out, I want out, or whatever he wanted. So here we have right here that we got another a card where it's running, right? So he hooked himself on. Oh, this is the one we just had. He hooked himself onto this job and ran from. It just left. It don't have to be ran, but he left from where he lived at with whatever didn't go good home or in his city, wherever he lived at, his state, as far as work or whatever, and he hooked himself onto something somewhere else, expecting great things, good things. He ain't asked every question it was to ask because this stuff came at him once he got there. The escape just simply mean he wasn't worrying about whatever it is. He just left things to these people and he had his mind free when really he had to ask a whole lot more. Follow me? But then this can go with too. He tried to escape after he had a sixth sense and his mind was crying out for a conclusion. He tried to escape. And if he was running, like they said, you call that escaping, right? Because he was dealing with a leader with negative talk toward him. Because he wanted to plant his fortune himself during the temporary times. Also, this leader, but whoever this person is, broke him off like a twig on a tree, and that's a killing card too. So we got two cards that's saying that this is a testifying card, a place setter. So Mr. Woods could testify and tell on this person, or these people or whatever, or we just got an actual witness if they go to court some kind of way. I don't see the court card yet. I don't see the jail card. If it was to go to court, it's somebody who will sit down and tell the truth. Because the person no cleaner than Mr. Woods, covering up won't work. Because somebody was letting off the sexual tendencies. I'm the man, I'm this, I'm that. Person no cleaner than Mr. Woods though. Okay, person need to have a clear mind. Because we got this person was sworn for wealth. So you did well. The brass love 103. So we got October. We can say October 3rd. We can say October 3rd. We can say October 3rd. We can say March the 1st. Because he was with a group of people who was devilish, street, sinful, who wanted him to disrespect himself and be what another man look like. That's what's looking like so far. Let's see. But then I see the vaccine, the IV vaccine and blood. So I don't know what all that's about. Right? So he or she was okay. So we got his mother again. So his mother. If not his mother, this person, whoever this person is who got a problem with a mother, one of them mother, he want to know what mother love feel like, or this person. One of them mother wasn't emotionally available, was unemotionally available. period in life or at this time period. So with all this happening to with Mr. Woods, at this time, whatever was happening to him, his mother wasn't emotionally available because she wasn't around to help him. Get what I'm saying? So if your mother is not around, she can't be emotionally available because she's somewhere else, you somewhere else. Or this person's mother at the time this was happening, or just in their life period. So you got to take it either way. Okay, so I need to see the court card, the prison card, Lord. Court card, the prison card. I don't see the cupcake exchange card. I see that vaccine card, the blood drawn, a vaccine given, or IV, anything like that. I'm yawning. I wonder if they gave him something to make him sleepy. I just yawned. It's like 9 minutes after 2. I wonder if they gave him something. I mean, well, it was something happened. A vaccine, a IV, or blood was drawn. All of them 3, because we got the vac card on there. So if they put something in the system, that definitely would make them like, where it seemed like not high, but make it where your mind ain't always like it is, or make you disoriented, or whatever it does. Let's explore a little bit, Lord. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more, and I'm going to leave it alone. I really was seeing, because it says it's going to be a miracle. I just want to see if this person's going to be caught, or I need some kind of jail card to come to let me know that. I'm just trying to end it now. Okay, universe, is this person going to jail? This person abused this person's power, got him there, and then it was a whole nother story. Stuff was left out because person planned it. These people keep planning stuff. Every time these stories seem like they're almost the same. It be planned out, and the people don't even know they walking into a trap. That's what it seems like. Things be planned out, and the people don't even know every detail. It's like it be planned out, like it's a trap. They feel that you so, God said an insane apology is needed for Mr. And these is jumping out right here. Can't seem to keep my pillow still. God said an insane apology is needed for Mr. Woods because it was insane what you did to Mr. Woods, sir. You and your friends. Now's the time you apologize, sir. He was being that runner because they said he was running. I told you I had a running card. I had like 3 cards that say run, ran, run. He is being that runner. So he did run like they said. He ran. He is going to put his all in and make it his own. He is going to put his all in his handprint and his whole body in to make it his own. So this usually be for a job. So he was going to put his all in to make it his own and be that runner. And he did, to go to Idaho. So he wasn't running. He was riding some kind of way. But the card said he was going to run. He was going to make it happen. He was going to go and make it his own. Get what the card's saying? But I'm going to turn it around. They said he was running. So he's going to be that runner. And he was running. And he put his all in. His feet print, his hand print, all of his whole body went in to do his running. Get what I'm saying? And that's what he did. So he did run like they said. But who's going to be running? You don't run just to be running unless you jogging. So let's just flow. Yeah, because I told you anxiety. Yeah, right here. I told you. Start spinning in his mind because he had some anxiety. I already told you. He not just to be running just to be running. Something happened. And if he was given something in an IV or whatever, and he feeling all crazy kind of ways or whatever he feeling like, no telling what they might have said when he got there. Well, you need to take this. to make sure you don't have this or whatever, so you don't give it to the other staff. We got to give you this needle or whatever they might have said. And then it could have made him disoriented. So he started running because he felt all kind of ways and scared. It could have been anything like that. Let's just see. I need to ask God for a minute, because I told you at the beginning my focus was I told you it felt like his organs to me, right? So let me just ask God for a minute. I usually ask God stuff because I need to know what this for a minute. Bear with me for a minute. I'm going to ask God something. Just bear with me for a minute. I'm going to be silent for a minute. Let me do what I'm doing, okay? Because I have to. Because it feels that way to me. Shoot. Take this one. Okay, let's see, universe. Ask God. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, ask God something. I'll leave that alone. I'll mess this floor a little bit. Okay, let's just see. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to take one more. Go in here somewhere. In here. Okay, let's just see. Hopefully this is it. That we'll see a court card. Okay. A court card or this jumping out at me. This gonna sit in here. I see this word, this phrase. Somebody wanted a period in time, insisted on a period of time with him. Somebody. Yeah, he's an antelope though, with the big boys. Whoever these bosses or whoever these people was he was with, they was considered the big boys. They bosses or whoever it was. Whoever. Right? He is an antelope to these people. They was chipping away at him. Whoever these people were. And he is a pioneer though. Unfortunately, he was dealing with a she-bear. So, if we had a lady that's in the mix, if not a lady in the mix, unfortunately, let me see how this will be his card though. Let me think. Unfortunately, see, this will be. Who are these people? Okay, let's leave it there for a minute. They try to take him as soft or something, because it's a female card. They try to take him as soft, because that's a female card. And that's actually his card where somebody think, where you strong. They still took him as soft though. Let's see something. He wanted structure. How to control things the best way he could is to have structure. Follow me? They wanted no so what's out of him. They want him to cover whatever emotion he had because something was canceled so more than one time. So maybe them trying to do whatever they was trying to do, get him to come to work or whatever this is, or to do whatever they wanted done or whatever this is, was canceled 2 times, and they didn't want to hear nothing because time counted to them. They didn't want to hear this and they didn't want to hear that. So we have right here, he had to choose him because depression was not meant for a lifetime. So some kind of way he got depressed about something, or this would be his parents. Let's put it over there for a minute. God said camouflage wouldn't work for him. He had a sixth sense about it all. This place, after he was there, before he went, or whatever. I just don't know what that. He wanted to be secure and wanted somebody to be sincere, maybe. Okay, so we have, he is going to be fearless. Universe, speak to me. Lead me to my way. He wanted God to help him, maybe, during the time he was running, maybe. Or just to get a job, or whatever this is. So some kind of way, he decided he was done. But whoever these people are, figure that, no, we true friends. You can work with us or whatever. So he went somewhere with this card right here. That would be Idaho, right? He wasn't going to let his emotions stop him from going there. Whatever emotions he had about, I guess, going somewhere he don't know or whatever. Okay. So these people was trying to tear him down to build themselves up. So we have, to please his soul, he had to get away from there. You know you must go, Mr. Woods, get away from these people. But to please his soul, he might felt he had to go to this job and able to have a better life. Or to please his soul, he knew he needed to get away from these people and come back home. Or to please whoever the culprit is, so the person felt like Mr. Woods had to go. Get what I just said? So he was interacting with drugs some kind of way here. He was in pain. So some kind of way somebody might, with that, I told you, IV or vaccine, IV, blood drawn or whatever. Somebody might have injected some kind of drug in the system. Because they might have said, well, I got to make sure you don't have this. We need to make sure all our people on the set is healthy or whatever. You know, people say all kind of things. Okay. God said, here's a blessing, Mr. Woods. They are like me. But God said, strike that. This would be Mr. Woods. They don't even like me. So some kind of way he had a feeling about something. Something about how he was being treated, maybe. Once he got there, though. God told him, don't waste your time, Mr. Woods. Because he wanted these people or one main person to desire him. And this desire just mean hire me or like me as a employee or whatever it is. Anything like that. But then we got somebody who was trying to make some moves, wanted to Mr. Woods to desire that person. Follow me? But Mr. Woods wasn't wasting his time. Okay? Going that way. So he was a chamber of chaos for Mr. Woods at that place, Iowa, or wherever he was at, right? Because it was negative there, entry level of darkness. Going there was darkness, but he didn't know it. God didn't want him to settle for less because these people had cheating ways or one main person. So we had a COVID card, so it was a lapse in jobs and stuff because of COVID, or maybe they wanted him to take that vaccine or gave him that needle or whatever they was doing, or IV or whatever. They was talking about, oh, it's COVID out here or whatever. No, it wasn't COVID yet because it's 2018, right? I think 2018, when they said this was. No, it wasn't COVID yet. It wasn't COVID yet, so I can't say COVID. It was a lapse in jobs, though, some kind of way, or he must couldn't get the kind of job he wanted where he lived at. Or it just was probably more than one person who was gay there or something like that. Overwhelming or whatever. As far as people being gay or whatever this is. I'm trying to figure this out a little bit. So if we are strike COVID, because COVID wasn't out some kind of way still, or IV or blood drawn, or injecting some kind of drug in him for whatever reason. And still maybe because of infections or something like that, colds or whatever reason they would want to do that. I don't know. So let's just see. Oh my, here we got this HIV AIDS card. That come right out behind that one. That's an infection. Because that's COVID card really, but COVID wasn't out then, but still. And this is a disease, right? So we have right here that somebody, he is Mr. Woods. My life matters, know that. So Mr. Woods not trying to engage with these people with nothing. But we got somebody who definitely got HIV or AIDS over that side, whoever it is. Whoever hired them or whoever this is, some person over there, main person or whoever, that he is having a problem with, who actually got it. HIV or AIDS. Whoever this person is. Okay, so we have right here that talking will be the only way to heal, to invite a healing. So over here with the family, I'm going to put over here. Depression don't last for so long. I'll put that right there for the family, I'm going to say, right? So we have right here that you must go on with your life as you should. So I'm going to put this with the family over here still. So with Mr. They looked at Mr. Woods as the lone wolf. He by himself, because he was the lone wolf. He was all by himself, traveling by himself over there with these people. He's a lone wolf. And he easy. Oh yeah, we can do what we want to do to him, because he ain't got nobody with him to help him. He don't have nobody. Okay, next card is number 13 or 31. Somebody put him at 31. Okay, or we got number 4. Something could have happened 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So we have he is going to be simply honest. You light up my life. So I need to put this with his parents, because it ain't going to be none of them people over there. So I'm going to take this for Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams. Mr. might be named Williams. I'm going to take this for Mr. Woods talking out to his family. I'm going to take it that way, because it wouldn't be these people. He going to be simply honest and tell his family, you light up my life. Or somebody was flirting over here saying something like that to him. Okay, so the next one is this Mr. Williams. Where's Mr. Williams coming from? Who the heck named Mr. Williams? Mr. Woods. I am so sorry, Mr. Woods. He here in the spirit. I'm not going to be your hermit. So somebody didn't want to be the hermit while Mr. Williams. Oh my goodness, who is Mr. Williams, God? Who is this person? Oh my goodness, who is that? I am so sorry, Mr. Woods. Please forgive me, please. Okay, I'm ready to say Terrence now. If I don't want to keep saying Mr. name, wrong name. I don't know where that's coming from. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to say Mr. Terrence a little bit. Maybe it'll get me back on track. Okay, Mr. Terrence. Okay, Mr. Terrence. I'm not going to be your hermit. Somebody was feeling like, I'm not going to be your hermit while you shine, Mr. Terrence. They weren't going to be having him shining. It was programming, rules. It's a job. This jobs agency card. Rules, jobs, rules, agencies. People trying to tell you what to do, mold you, control you card. Somebody telling him, I'm not going to be your hermit while you shine. I'm not having that happening, right? But people don't own the earth. They seem to think they own the earth and they can control everybody else. Right? Somebody wanted a united front with him. But he had no more mind of crutches. God said he was strong. Don't put up with this nonsense off of this person. Somebody wanted him to be fruitful, like wanted to bring things back together, be cordial again, or be in connection with work again, because a fuss broke out or whatever this is. But somebody got a disease right there. So we had number 3. We got another 381. Something could have happened in year 92. Somebody could have been 26. Let's just see. So somebody needs soul support because they sadistic, whoever this person is. So this would be Mr. Woods making a gesture to God. God is a path. I'm walking the right path. No, not that one. Not with those people. Because he got beat. Physically, mentally, verbally, emotionally, financially. However, because he was in uptight, overprotective, right? Ever since his, that's not the childhood card. He's overprotective as far as his work or where he lived at. Because something was extraordinary for him. He had to return back to the sender. So you got somebody coming on. Somebody he having a problem with. So he feeling overprotected. I got to protect myself. When you feel like you got to be in protective mode, where you feel like you got to protect yourself, it makes you anxious and everything. So wherever he's sleeping at, or wherever he was at, parade, whatever house he was at, or whatever at the time with this job, he's feeling really a certain kind of way. Extra, get what I'm saying? He ain't used to that kind of stuff because he away from people who love him and know him and his own home and everything. He had to return this stuff back to the sender because he wanted to be treated equal and treated fair, but it wasn't happening. Somebody could have been Greek. So we had right here that he might have had brown eyes, or this person. He said he can't do it, or he won't do it, or no to something, whatever it was, right? These people trying to get him to do, but right here, it wound up being where he was given no other choice. He was willing to do something because of fear and force. So something happened because of fear and force. Something happened because of fear and force. It could have been he got murdered because that was forced. It could have been whatever they wanted him to do happen because he was forced, or whatever, something was done because somebody wanted to control, dominate, and keep him down because this person refused to let him shine over him. So we got somebody with HIV, AIDS up here, whoever that person is. Maybe somebody from school. I don't know who this person is. Don't seem like it's a stranger for some reason. Let's see. Whoever it is this life altering. See, somebody up there, whoever this person up here, HIV, AIDS person. Somebody who want to do it again, want to be friends again, or anything like that. Want to be friends again. If it's somebody from school, want him to come back to consider working, or whatever this is. Person was sneaky though. Things was done sneaky. This person got HIV through drugs, needles, or through romance, or however it happened, or whatever happened in there, whoever that is. So we have they uniquers. So filtering his ways. So somebody needed to filter their ways. So somebody, him and this person is unique, or some kind of way they got something in common. Him and whoever this person is. Something is in common. They got whatever it is. Just like your twin is your twin. You got something in common. You twins, right? Whatever it is about you. So we have, he had to embrace his growth. The best option for him was to wear the shield on and the helmet of strong for Mr. Woods, right? Because he's deceived of somebody by somebody of service, whoever this boss is, making him think it's going to be this, it's going to be that. And then when he got there, it was nothing like that. Could have been somebody considered an Indian in the batch of people. I don't have to be. I'm just using the names for some reason. Somebody just had hair that didn't look like his, right? So let's just see for Mr. Woods. Somebody wanted to shackle Mr. Woods down to be their lifeboat and make money for them. Get what I'm saying? Make money for me, Mr. Woods. Terrence, right? Mr. Terrence. Because Mr. Woods, or whoever this person is, was living a plantation where living, not having enough food, money, shelter, clothing, love. Did I say everything? Food, clothing, money. Food, clothing, money, shelter, or love. Mr. Woods, or whoever this person is. But something went to the extreme. Because Mr. Woods was saying, no way, I'm not, I can't, I won't anything. Because it's the second or third time he said no to something. It was some defeat. Because it was some choice words with him and somebody. Somebody could come from Hawaii, or somebody could live there now, or they could have moved there, or he was just choosy about going to another state, and that would be Idaho. So he might have thought on it more than one time before even going there, right? He was a beautiful dreamer, though. Yes, he was. But somebody wasn't going to put up with his crap, or he decided he wasn't going to put up with somebody's crap, so he was working on his problems. But he figured not there, because he had some problems, and as far as these people. So, should I forgive him for the God mission? So should he forgive whoever this person is for the God mission? Will God want him to forgive? Yes. It's nobody's affair but the person he involved with, or the person that he be considerate of the person's feelings. So some kind of way somebody want him to engage, some kind of way look like him. And if he had a partner, if this person here, whoever this person is, feel like, well, if you got somebody, it don't really matter. They don't need to know what's going on between me and you type of attitude. Or if he had a partner prayed, he needed to tell his partner whatever he needed to tell his partner, because it's their right to know. Right? If you got somebody hooked on or whatever's going on here. So okay, whoever this person is, he shouldn't keep this person up if the person's wrong, because the person do good, or anybody else, the group of people. Because this person do good stuff, he shouldn't be kept up in his wrong by the other people. Because he clapped back, and he might have said he was done, or these people decided, or one person decided he was done because he clapped back. So we have right here, they looked at him as weak back, or tried to treat him that way. They like green. And he had changed and chanced it all. He had to change and chance it all. So it caused tension to brew. Tension is brewing. And death was the last result. Look at how the cards came out. So whatever day it was, he is working hard on whatever, trying to go there, or trying to do his work, or trying to get away from these people, or whatever it was, or they were. So he's dealing with a company, a logo, some kind of copyright, logo, company, whatever this is. And he was going for some jobs, or whatever the title of that job he went to. Because, alright, somebody wanted full revenge on him. Follow me? So here we go right here. He wanted his parents right here, because he was being adopted. Now, in this storyline, being adopted means that he was hired by whoever this company or these people is. Who all these people was controlling. If they were somebody who can do some controlling, tell him what to do. So he adopted. Just like you got a foster parent, they tell you what to do, right? So whoever this is, your bosses tell you what to do, right? So it's called adoption in this storyline. But he wanted his parents, get my drift, at a point, because something wasn't right, and he felt that, and he saw that, and he just wanted home. He wanted to see his family, people who loved him. Next one is, he's dealing with a resource, and it still goes with whoever this company is. They had literature, follow me? And this last card says right here that it was challenging for him at that time, because, what is this? It was challenging. That's why we can't make it. He says, that's why we can't make it. Whatever company or whatever this is, company, this job, whatever this is, it was some revenge came at him because of up in here. Somebody. Somebody was sneaky. Somebody felt like they weren't going to let him be over top of him. They weren't going to let him shine. I'm going to let you shine. Who you think you are? You ain't going to be shining and I'm back here. Somebody want to pour revenge. You're not going to shine. I used their imagination and made Mr. Woods disappear. Universe. God said it's going to be a marvel. Look at all these cards from Mr. Woods. A lot of cards from Mr. Woods. He was put out. Vanished without a trace. Person was slick about that thing. Mr. Woods knew a secret and he could tell it. People need to stop killing people because somebody know a secret. How about just telling your own secret? You ain't got to worry about somebody telling your secret. Mr. Woods' family deserve to know where Mr. Woods at. And you deserve to go to jail. So Mr. Woods might have known that you had HIV. But still, what is that to be killing somebody? A lot of people have HIV out here. Or even AIDS. That ain't nothing to be killing somebody. Because of, or you had a partner or whatever and you flirt with Mr. Woods or whatever this is. Still, whatever it is, it don't want you doing anything to Mr. Woods. Or trying to get him involved with you. Or whatever you was doing. Sneaky. They was searching for a female, I think my first card. Well, you might have posed as a woman and you wasn't a woman when he went to look for you or whatever. I don't know. I don't see the cross-dressing card, but let me just see a little bit more, Lord, and I'm going to stop it for Mr. Woods. This person's going to get caught and go to jail. Because it say justice for sure. It'd be good to see a jail card. My leg's cold, so that means that you was cold to Mr. Woods. You was really cold. You didn't look at Mr. Woods had family who loved Mr. Woods. You ain't look at Mr. Woods like he had a whole life ahead of him to live, to prosper, to have kids or whatever. You ain't see all that for Mr. Woods. You just see when people do that to people's lives, that's why they need to go to jail. You sit there and you just snuff somebody's life out and say, oh, that's okay. It's just like I'm throwing my clothes on, my socks over there in the trash somewhere. Like, oh, it don't matter. He don't need nothing. Who are you to sit and say he don't supposed to have his life and enjoy his life? Have kids, have love, have whatever he want. Because you decide. Who made you God? God said it was insane. I don't care what secret you had and what secret you didn't have. It's a long time coming. I just heard that one. Oh, deep. I want to see something. Boy, you hear me saying, it's been a long time coming. But you're afraid to die. You don't know what's up there in the blue sky. But you know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. A change gotta come. A change gotta come. Because you can't just feel it's okay to kill Mr. Woods and think that's fine. You made the choices for your own life to get HIV, AIDS, or whatever you got. You made that choice. Whatever you did, you made that choice. However it came, you made that choice. If you lay down, got a blood transfusion, whatever happened, you made that choice. They don't. You can't even get that without some kind of permission. You got to sign for things, or your family or somebody. However this stuff flowing. Because I just saw this, so I want to see this for whoever you are. I want to see and hear you going to jail because you committed a senseless act. And you got this one. Mr. Woods created the walls of harm and safe when he went there where you was located. That was his harm when he went there, wherever you was. Fussing with you or still made harm come to him. Okay, let me see. I gotta get some cards. A long time coming, but no, a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Because you was mixed up in some gossip. Or you knew Mr. Williams knew something about you. I mean, who is, oh my goodness, who is Mr. Williams, Lord? Oh my goodness. I just don't want to keep that name out of my mouth. Who is that person? Mr. Woods. I'm sorry, Mr. Woods. Forgive the brass loved one. Oh, shucks. Dang. Okay, Mr. Williams had to let go of destruction. And you was destruction. You and your whole team of people, whoever that was, he went there to meet. Because you was holding on to a corrupt pain some kind of way yourself, maybe. Because maybe you knew Mr. Woods already from school or whoever you are. I don't think he just met you. It seemed like he didn't just meet you, at least whoever this main person is. I seem like. Let's just flow. One more. Okay, let's take these, whatever this is. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Universe is all about it. One more. Oh, yes, it will. Okay. Deep. Okay, we're trying to end it. Mr. Woods. I don't know who Williams is. I'm telling you, that person is showing that person. So there's got to be somebody named Williams up in a bunch of those people, because who is Mr. Williams or somebody actual name William? I don't know. But it was showtime for Mr. Woods, and life was like a movie. That's a negative card. Or this just work, or this when somebody did something to him. So take it as whichever one it go with. Okay, so we have right here, he went through torment. Somebody's story is flimsy. That flimsy story they saying he just ran somewhere and jumped down and nobody saw him since then. He might have ate a certain way, or somebody was going to talk to him about eating a certain way, or somebody else ate a certain way, or whatever this is. He is dealing with a trailblazer he wanted jointness with. Or he was a trailblazer and somebody wanted jointness with him. Take it however it goes. So we have, here's an arrow living that was unique. So his home life, or at that place he was at, wherever he was, Idaho, right? Somebody need to filter it with him because somebody was gift seeking from him. So it was a challenge and he had to spectate. So if he know the person, should he tell on the person? Because he was wearing certain kind of clothing. He was himself, or this person was wearing certain kind of clothing. So it could have been somebody who in a uniform or whatever. Or he just himself was wearing certain kind of clothes and somebody said something out the way maybe. But should he tell? He wanted sensitiveness and softness from whoever this person is, I guess. So somebody was a leader, a cop, a leader, or just a white person in general, whoever this is, that wanted to pat him down or patted him down or touched him or just robbed him of his money, took his money. So we have a lawsuit. He might was going to take out a lawsuit himself, or his family need to take out one against this place he went to work at. Okay? So, if the shoe fit, he got to wear the shoe if he played a part in what happened to him. And he do play a part in what happened to him because he went to this place. Just going to this place for this job. He played that part. If nothing else, he played the part in just going there. Get what God's saying? Okay, so somebody was trying to look at him as promiscuous, make him promiscuous, see if he was promiscuous or anything like that. Or we can turn the card around to he was promiscuous as far as making friends easy, inviting people in as friends. We can turn it around to non-sexual. Follow me? Somebody wanted him to yield for a second, give some kind of time. So he had to move away from any deterrent, strike that anything that annoyed him in a situation. When he started to really feel the real him was going to come out. And the real him finally came out because of something that somebody did or said or whatever. He was going to be assertive and be assess things because remember he was spectating up there. So somebody needed Mr. Wood to feed them, and they was upset because the person needed him and he wasn't going with whatever the person wanted, seemed like. So whoever need to apologize to the family, first to Mr. Woods, because I feel he in the spirit. Mr. Wood, kindred spirit. Person felt restricted. They had no way out. So he had to face appearing straight, not raisins and lollipops. So God says, I am the light, the brass love 1, healer to row 9. I am the light, mention us. This would be Mr. Woods. Mention people like me, Mr. Brass love 1. Okay, let's flow for Mr. Woods. Okay, let's see, Mr. Woods, tell your story. Tell it, Mr. Woods. Okay, your loved one would not want you to be depressed. So Mr. Woods don't want his loved ones to be depressed. Start to live your life again. Family, if you're not, don't be depressed. He don't want you to be depressed. So let's just flow. We got some pain that he went through or medication he was given. Unless he was on medication himself. Let's flow. Okay. They didn't realize, these people, that Mr. Williams was a genius. Well, they knew he was one, but I feel they didn't recognize and know he was one. Evidence shows that he's going to keep picking himself off the ground, dealing with these people fighting, fussing, or whatever, because they was negative. They was seeking revenge on the Negro. Follow me? So if we talking about, he talking to his, say, people like us, mention us, the brass love 1. Things was being covered up. No feelings was being let out. So the shades had to come off to see what needed to be seen. So the shades came off his eyes. That means he opened his eyes to see what really was going on. He let his emotions out and stopped like holding it in off of how people was treating him. Because it was obvious. And he was going to be scared of nothing. So we got scared 2 times. Look at that, back to back, the same word. Look, see it, scared, scared. So we have, he's going to stop being scared of his feelings. Because he never felt like this before. People coming after him, trying to kill him, trying to abuse him, or whatever they was doing. So we dealing with, if not a real thesis, we dealing with any kind of paperwork. for whatever reason, for whatever cause. You got numbers, could be part of anything, turn them around. So we have right here that it was a countdown to recovery for him because doom was the last resort. So to try to get away from what all this stuff was and get out of it. So we got, he was trying to get a pocket full at work, get some money, just to make money. So somebody asked him, did he do it or will he do it? They wanted him to do something. Or did he do it or will he do it? Because they was tired of trying to talk decent and nice to him. They didn't want to impress him anymore. Because he was saying no to this. So somebody was trying to figure out how they're going to fix something, right? Work something out. So he was going to go forward. God wanted him to go forward so he can get on his path, because this wasn't his path. Not the path God wanted. So we have I'm making a change. He decided he making a change. He don't want this job or whatever it is. I don't want to be friends. I want this job. Anything like that. Believe what you wish. I'm getting out. I'm making a change. Anything like that. Okay? He had to stop thinking he deserved abuse. People mistreating him, talking down to him, or whatever they doing, not paying him, or whatever this was. Help was coming. So he wanted help to be coming by praying to God, I guess. Anything like that. So he was sticking around fire, God says, with this group of people with no nonsense lessons, not learning his lesson. So God wanted him not to go in here first like a sailor, but think first really wisely before jumping in things and be the chairperson of his own life and don't let others do it for him. So whoever this person is, or more than one of them, wanted him to act now, Mr. Woods, so we can survive, to do some kind of money deal or whatever they wanted done. Because somebody wanted to revamp and work things with Mr. Williams where they can do things all night, all day, or whatever. Some kind of way would work to fix things. Right? Because this person was laser focused on did I say Mr. Williams again? Mr. Woods. I am so sorry. I don't know who the heck Williams is. I have no idea. But, Mr. Woods, I'm sorry, Terrence, Mr. Terrence, okay, was laser focused on picking on, Mr. Woods, right, whoever this is. So any deterrent that caused Mr. Woods a dysfunction in the AM, he had to get away from, and it was, so he was running, they said, and the car says he was running. So, somebody gave him a speedy tongue lashing on him, somebody. That means fussing. So we got more than one fussing card. So he got along with any race of people going off with this card here. He wanted to bring happiness in. So it wasn't like he was no troublemaker. So we got number 10. Something could happen 10. So he got distant from somebody who was a score loser. So we got whoever this somebody, again, here's somebody coming his way again, trying to, it's a merge card, it says, right? But this probably somebody who want to be his guy, want to be hooked on. Or just want him to engage. So if it ain't somebody who want to be, it's a man though, who I'm talking about. It's a man. Want to engage. Get what I'm saying? A score loser. Follow me? That he was distant from. Who want him to engage. Be my guy, or whatever the person's saying. Or get back in the contract to do the job that we want you to do, or whatever it is, right? Because it's really a merge card. I'm ready to love you. I'm ready to be decent. I'm ready not to fuss no more. I'm ready to be friends again, or what the person's saying. Okay? Because this would be his card, right? To a lady or to somebody, but this not his card to somebody this time. This somebody coming his way, because it's somebody keep coming his way. So I gotta turn the card around. I can tell the difference in The person I'm talking about and somebody else. So that's somebody. He been saying no for like 3 times or 4 cards, some kind of way. He's saying no to something. Somebody trying to pull him in. Because somebody trying to make money. Remember, somebody who trying to make money any kind of way. The wrong way, God calls it. And we got a scheme card. This person trying to make money however this person can make money. I'm shocked I don't see a video card down here where somebody wanted to do videos on them, because this person want to make money however the person want to make money. Or I saw an internet card, so the person might want to use the internet as far as making money or whatever this is. So limits was sky high for Mr. Woods back then, but limits was sky high for this person. And this person wanted Mr. Woods get back in it so we can make some money or whatever this person wanted. Well, seem like we can be close or whatever this person trying to do, get close to him. But the first card says that the person, look, you saw how I was doing that card. This person was trying to dangle on to Mr. Williams, right? You saw how that card was trying to hold on to Mr. Williams. He went through torment because there's a flimsy story out there saying that he jumped off of whatever they say he jumped off. Well, where is he at then? If he jumped off, why did they should have went down there and got him from down at the bottom if he jumped off. I mean, well, where did he go after that then? He don't know nobody in that state. So some kind of way, somebody gonna say, oh, it's a black man wandering around here. Somebody gonna say it. Oh, it's a black man wandering around. That's gonna get around town. It's a black man wandering around here. It's gonna get around. News gonna get around. News gonna get around. Get what I just said? Where somebody says a black man wandering around town. Did you see him? It's gonna be like the newspaper. Extra, extra. Read all about it, because it's gonna be he wandering around a place that only have a lot of people look like him. So it's gonna get around. So it hadn't gotten around, and nobody was saying about that. They heard about he was walking around nowhere and all that kind of stuff. That means something happened to him. Right on the spot. Because if he went running somewhere and he jumped off and he was running, some kind of way somebody should have ran into him. It's been some years now. Ain't no way he walked around that town, that city, that state, or wherever he was at, and nobody saw him. Because he's going to stand out just like I'm looking at you right now. And you see my lion standing out, looking at. You see that lion picture standing out. Powerful. And that's how he was, standing out powerful in a community that's full of people that don't look like him. So ain't no way he was walking around there and nobody saw him. So that means something happened to him on the spot. So you need to come clean, people. Especially that head person. Whoever this head person has probably told him to come down in the first place. You know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you know who you are. You and the group of you. Mainly you, whoever you are. So you might as well come clean, sir. Where is Mr. Woods? Where is he? Because he's not among the living. Where is he? Because you know what you did with him. Where is he? Where is he? You might have known him from college. You might have known him from college. Some kind of way, maybe. Or if you didn't know him from college. Don't seem like he's a stranger to you. Seem like he know you. You walking around free as a bird. Or you and your friends or whoever it is, or you alone, and know you did something to Mr. Woods. And his family is worried and wondering and missing their relative, and you ain't said nothing. You just act like they don't have no feelings whatsoever. You tell me you ain't cool and calculated. Your heart got to be softened, and God gonna make sure your heart gets softened. It's time for you to talk. God done said it 2 times, I think, or just the 1 time. You owe an insane apology to the family. I really think both of the cards came out, though, the apologizing card. Because you can't bring back Mr. Woods. But you need to tell the family you shouldn't have did what you did, and you was wrong for what you did. Because these same storylines keep coming out for people. Where somebody sit there and do something to somebody because they decide they don't want to do something. Who are you to be killing somebody because they don't want to do what you cooked up? Or you didn't put something extra in the plan they knew nothing about, and then you mad because they won't go through with it. It seemed like the same kind of storylines come out. It's just different people. But they don't even know there's something extra added until they get there. And then you don't like that you got yourself in something, or you want money so bad. You don't get to just take somebody's life away and everything that God had planned for them or they had planned for themselves because things ain't go like you chose. But your secret on the table, mister, that you ain't one told, that you got HIV, you got AIDS. You might have AIDS right now, or you still got your HIV. So it still came out. The thing is, who are you? Because you part of that group he went down there, or you the head leader, or whoever you are. Wherever he went to go do this job, because that's who it is. Group of people, whoever you are. He did do running. He definitely did that. But we got the HIV card, and we got the vaccine card and all of that. That go together. That vaccine card, and then we had the HIV card. All that go together. Who is he? I'm not gonna let him be better than me. I'm not gonna be the hermit while he shine. Let me just try to give him HIV. Oh no, I can't let him shine over me. I can't let him look better than me. Could you have revenge on a Negro? Right? So nah, I wish the card came out to let me know if you the actual person who the boss or whoever you are. You the actual boss. The dorm card. Oh no, the dorm card ain't gonna come out. It's not in these cards. Let me just get a little bit more, because I'm going kind of long. I'm gonna try just a little bit more, just a little bit for Mr. Look at that African American card. You been playing around. Look at you, this African American. You want to wash your hands on him. You want to wash your hands on him. That just simply means you wanted him to die. Period. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. We not softening that up, sir. We not softening that up, sir, because you didn't want to postpone it, sir, or active action. No. He wanted structure in his life, sir. He was stung deep. He was a bureaucrat. Snorting, taking some kind of drug, whatever drug you take. Deep. Rape took you there sexually. Maybe you was raped by somebody. Pinpointing it. Okay, let's go. See, we got a lot of cards sitting coming here. Deep. So we have right here sexuality. You was fixated on his sexuality. You abuse your power. Saying different things to him, maybe negative, trying to tear him down. You move fast on it and committed manslaughter against him, or did something without a cause. Duty called for your person. So duty called for you to go against him because you felt like he was going to tell your secret. Tell your secret, right? But it's on the table. You ain't got to worry about him telling it. God let it come out, so you ain't got to worry about him telling it, because God still got it out there. You was acting like you was alright with him, but you going to pay for your crime. God said you going to pay for your actions, because you deceived him. You got him isolated, going on with some Idaho, wherever he went at. You deceived him. Why did I believe you, Mr. Woods? Once he saw someone right, that was after he up in there. He had to be a realist after that to see that this was premeditated. You knew this what you was doing, because God said you was sneaky. Deep. Look at you. I don't know what day it was. You did something to him, but you was gonna go get him. You had plans, big plans, because you wanted to make some kind of money. You wanted to make money, and you wanted him to be a part of it at nighttime. Full force, you wanted to go make money, and you wanted him to be a part, and he wasn't going along with things. See, you wanted to go on and grow your business, but he wasn't going along with what you were saying, and that was a problem. Deep, because you was trying to see if he was loose. Is he a loose one? Can I get him to do this and do that? Or go get it in business? Or a loose man? Let me see. To grow this business, make some money at nighttime. Yeah, you had it planned out to the T. Oh yeah, you had that planned out. Look at this. Can I come out without you leaving me? Can I tell you I'm gay? Can I tell you I got HIV without you leaving me, or whatever, or not being my friend, or whatever you might have been saying to you were saying to him. Here he is. Don't force your ways on me. He ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't try to bring that on him. Don't try to make him like you. Don't try to come on to him. Don't try to give him that. Deep. Okay, let's just flow. Yeah, you was working hard. Oh, he had to work hard on falling back in love with himself. I gotta get up for a minute and shut the door, because so it won't be so much noise. Okay. Something, yeah, you was forget would be the end of your money problems. Because you was blaming things on money problems. I'll be right back. I gotta get up. Let me see. Let me pause it. See, where's my thing at? Wait a minute. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, where were we? He was going to have the power of his mind, because he had to see what he needed to see, and he did see it. Let's see what this one's saying. It was horrifying, because he distinguished something. Because he saw something over a weekend, or whenever he saw it, and you saw it too, whatever it was, something to be seen. That was horrifying. That's just caught him off guard. I guess that you was cross-dressing, or something was going on with you. When he saw it at, maybe you wasn't straight, or whatever it is, right? Things needed to change. And he was going to make things change by, I guess, leaving, whatever he was going to do. Because you wanted to stamp your name on him and have money in the bank, have it all set out that you was going to make some money off of him, or you had it set already and he changing up the plans. So, because you want to fill your adventure, deal with your copyright. Here's the brown rabbit in the middle, though. Here's in the middle. Here's in the middle. Here's the brown rabbit in the middle. That just simply means, let me get these cards. That just simply means when you're in the middle and there's somebody at the top, somebody at the bottom, you're in the middle. You don't want to go down there. You want to go up, but somebody got you in the middle of things. And he was in the middle of things. He was. We got number 14, number 12, number 41, number 43, number 31, number 24. Somebody's questioning his ability to be a star. Somebody went straight for him like that lion. Because somebody justified it lately, back then, would have been lately, that they go get him. So I only like that lion. Because they looked at him as trouble, but really this person was the one who was trouble. Somebody got ecstatic because they went for him, but he was ecstatic about coming to that job in the first place, but somebody was ecstatic by going for him once, things went south. He was wallowing in his pain once he saw something went south. He is simply the best, God says. So he had some kind of trinket. What it was, I just don't know. It could have been a cross, a chain, a coin. I just don't know what it was. Okay, this is a card where somebody wants you to do something you used to do. So something he used to do, somebody wanted him to do. Whatever it was. He was saying, lay off. I don't do that no more. Whatever it might have been. He didn't want no smoke. It was pros and cons. He was dealing with somebody who talk a lot. So he was, we dealing with the lecture. So he's throwing a lecture. So I'm going to say he was among a group of people. So if he was at work, that's a group of people. Something was in plain sight. He need not jeopardize himself because somebody was following him from a distance. And they was because they was running after him or whatever was supposed to have been happening. Or just one person following him around at the job or whatever this is. So he thought things were starting to look good as far as just going for that job in the first place, I guess. But that was bad news for him. He didn't know it though ahead of time. Did he really like who he was? So maybe he decided to go do a different kind of job or do a job parade, or he just didn't like how it was where he lived at. He didn't like the position he had at work where he came from, or it just wasn't good enough or whatever. What is this? Flames were sparked and he captured the flames. He was deep in his feelings, dealing with these people. Somebody got something on their skin, rashes, tattoos, bumps, moles, freckles, pimples, burns, eczema, whatever. One of these people or him, especially the main person. Okay, so we have, he need to dig deep to answer so why he even why he settled for less with these people or this main person, because it was a dangerous love. Somebody he knew, a friend, or whoever this person is. Pied Piper who had a lot going on. Okay, there was gonna be some talking about it. So he went there. Look at the card. Look at the card. He went there, but it was danger below. But he didn't notice the danger below. He went there. Danger below. They might have put him in water. Might have put him in water. Is it any water? Was it any water near where they claim he jumped down at? Was it any water there? He might didn't just jump somewhere. He might got thrown in it. If it's some water, follow me. He could be sitting at the bottom of whatever kind of body of water they got there. That's in that area where he went missing. He could be. Okay, don't have to be, but he could be. He went there to this place expecting positive and good, and it was danger below, and he didn't know danger was lurking until he got there. And he got murdered. family wanted to be like it was, before Mr. Woods was murdered. Not this person. This person don't want nothing to be like it was. Unless this person get caught, that's the only way this person gonna wish it was different, because the person will be behind bars. Person didn't see Mr. Woods' worth, but knew he had ambition. A mirror is meant to show Mr. Woods the truth, and he needed to look with both eyes to see, and I felt he saw what it was to see. It was flip words toward him from whoever this person is or the group of them. He was antsy at whatever this place was, wherever they was. Some place, wherever it was. They got a name. Honestly. Dealing with people who look like him. Some kind of races. It could be different races or the same race. They not his though. It was rallying. That means fussing some kind of way. Disagreement, argument, tension felt times with these people. A mirage in his mind at the time. Shortly, he was going to another place. Or he wanted to go to another place, and that means to get back home. He felt the moisture of what this took from him, fussing with these people at the time. He was seeing everything in it, gaining much hope in it, because they was taking him for a joke. He complained and pinpointed whatever problems it was with these people. So at nighttime it was traveling. He was, or these people was, or they was traveling with him, or however it was going. There was some sharp words insinuated to him. So this one says, wait a minute, these are light green. Okay, whose blank is this? So he asked somebody, whose blank is this? So something was somewhere had no business being on a cell phone, behind the glass doors, and back of glass doors, in the car window, in the window sill, anything that contained glass. Something was out of place, even if it was a person. He wanted a checkmate or a peace treaty, or somebody wanted it with him. So he can still do his God's mission if he like. Can you still love me now you know this person here, whoever it is, saying whatever person's saying to him? Can you still be friends with me or whatever now you know whatever about me? So, okay, God said, do you like this stuff? Get out of this mess, because God said it was a mess dealing with these people, is what God called a mess, or this main person, because rape took somebody here sexually to make them like they are. So, somebody wanted to express something over candlelight and sit down and talk and be friends again, this person to him. Secret. You need to tell your secret first. It ain't that big of a deal. Sometimes people make secrets too bigger than what they are. Just say whatever it is. You don't sit and harm somebody because of it. Okay. This could be somebody he knew from college. Maybe. College, maybe. Don't have to be college, but Ain't a stranger. The other people might be strangers, but one main one ain't a stranger, I feel like. But premeditated, though. It was premeditated. It seemed like with a lot of these storylines of people, it be premeditated. These people be like trying to get people somewhere to do something bad to them. It's like it's premeditated. They plan it out, but the person don't know that they being tricked. So let me just get, I keep saying that, but I'm gonna end it this time. Let me get at least, Lord, maybe 20 here and 20 here, or whatever amount come in my hand. Let me just see what God bring out. If somebody was vengeful, whoever this is, they just was like they were. Okay, 20 here and 20 there. Stop, okay. Let me see if this, whoa, 20. Let's see if this 20. Let me just do it like that. This might be enough though, let's see. Okay, we got 20 right there. Let me get 20 right here. Okay, stop. Okay, here we go in here somewhere. God saying, let's just see. See if this 20. This don't go in here. Why is that in there? Okay. It threw me off when I did that. Shoot, I can't go over the, because I'm trying my best not to keep on putting more and more on. There's a card in here I wanted to see, and God brought it out. I wanted to see that. This the jail card. This the pen. This the penitentiary. This the jail. This the prison. Get my drift. I wanted to see that, and God brought it out. Deep. Okay, that's a wrap. We're going to get this done with from Mr. Great. Because I went a little long. That's okay. He's worth it. He's worth it. Definitely worth it. Thrive in life and get cut short. He's worth it. Okay, so we have right here, the first card is love don't hurt, love heals. If somebody care about somebody, right? So it was a time and a date check that was honorable for him to come down to that job. Oh. So might have been some eating at a restaurant or just eating somewhere in general. Somewhere sitting there and talking about jobs, wanted fairness. He wanted fairness, equalness, and stuff like that as far as jobs. Might have been sitting there eating at a restaurant or whatever. I don't know. That's the flow. So we have may I have a word with you? Wait. May I have a word with you, Miss Marple? So some kind of way he talked to a female. He needed to talk to a female or business lady. So the family know, everybody else know, or the whole job know, the family know, the friends know, the neighborhood know, the college know. There's a group of people, whoever it is, who knows something, but could he cope with it? Could he cope with it? Mr. Woods. So we have right here, he is battling. It's time for him to see. So he had to notice. Strike that. somebody didn't notice that he was of a different caliber, or he didn't notice that somebody was of a different caliber. So for all eyes to see, somebody was going to say it's getting married, or that they was gay. He was going to say it, or they was going to say it, this person was going to say it, however it's flowing. However, he was going to say it, somebody's going to say it about him, he's going to say it about somebody, or however that card goes, one or the other, right? So we have right here that this person is in this person's dream house, but this person going to jail. Follow me? So we had this person had backward ways of thinking, not wanting to come up to today's time, or had some racist ways about him too. And Mr. Woods got to see it after time. He might ain't see it at first. So we have right here that it's nice to want to help at home, but sometimes it won't work. So Mr. Woods decided he gonna leave home, and it wasn't working home as far as making the money, I guess, and having the job he wanted. So he went somewhere else. So he invested somewhere else and able to gain, because it wasn't happening home where he lived at. Follow me? In this city or state. So we have right here no pills. So some kind of way he might have let's see for a minute, no more pills, drinking or anything. So somebody wanted Mr. Woods to believe that the person wasn't on pills, don't drink, don't smoke, or anything as far as drugs. Wanted him to believe that. He wasn't believing it though, but they wanted him to believe, I'm not doing this no more, or I'm not doing that. So he chose and he chanced it. Somebody was slipping through, gliding through, slipping through the alleys, corridors, streets, whichever way, hallways or whatever, to get to Mr. Woods. If I don't stop saying Williams, who is that? Okay, so we have, he is standing up against abuse. He wasn't going to be abused by nobody, right? Because God said he had a chance to stand up against abuse, so he had to stand up against it, because he was mellow and somebody else was anxious, or he was anxious and somebody was mellow, however it's going. So we have right here that he had to pay attention to his dreams and his visions. He had dreams and visions, and it was like to prosper, I guess, right? So you're half good, half bad. That's like the Gemini sign. So he could have been a Gemini, or dealing with somebody like the Gemini, or somebody half good, half bad, or he was half good, half bad. But it adds up to the best person if you put both together. So he was dealing with somebody that was not all there, right? That was resistant, right? That was trying to, I guess, make things happen, or have their way, or whatever this person. So he had to move fast on what was calling him forward. He felt like going to that job was something that was calling him forward, to move fast on. And he was going to get ready to take charge of his life when he went there. But these people, or person, or whoever this is, didn't care nothing about him, just wanted to use him for money, this person, right? Company or whatever this is, right? So we have right here that this person worked hard on showing that this person is not the person's name. These are all examples. This person worked hard in this person's actions to show this person cared nothing about Mr. Woods. So some kind of way, this is a merge card, but it's a living card. Living, merge, or whatever, but it's really a merge card. It can even go with trafficking, but it can even go with friendship. But this person took Mr. Woods' life away. Or thought they was going to be friends forevermore, or whatever this is. Or had a crush on him, or whatever this is. So let's see what this one and this one. And this storyline. So we have what is this? Okay, he looked at him as tender and sissified. He looked at Mr. Woods as tender and sissified. Okay, we grow like plants, and we gotta get all we need to grow. It is time to stop settling. So Mr. Woods had to stop settling. Okay, is it my race? Dealing with the Chronicle. So Mr. Woods was wondering, was it his race, as far as somebody for this person. So, somebody had tendencies, and that was a sure thing. To be racist, to be gay, or whatever this is. Let's just go. Whoa, shoot. Let's just see. Okay, I gotta let them go as they wanna. I'm not gonna. So let's explore a little bit. I'm gonna move these. You saw them, right? I'm just gonna scroll them over. So we have somebody was transporting a drug some kind of way, taking a drug, transporting a drug, putting the drug in their system, transporting as far as selling drugs, or transporting an infection, giving somebody an infection. You heard what I just said, right? With that card. So we have right here that we dealing with some kind of regular money. It's evident that was going to be coming for somebody, right? So somebody was worried about that or concerned about that he was being molded into what he really was not, God says, or somebody was trying to do that. He had to start to see what others was doing, really, to keep him stuck in a certain way of thinking or being. He had to see something with full eyes, God says, but we got this person feel like you're not going to disrespect me. So he had to brush himself off and let it be his decision to walk away from these people or whatever this is, right? So, your life is your own. Don't force it on me. So we got whoever this person is. He don't want this person to force a person's life on him. Selling drugs, having a disease, selling drugs, taking drugs, being gay, or whatever this is. Temperatures was rising, right? In both of them, but they needed to control themselves. So we have right here that you have to be strong. He had to be strong for the best outcome because he's holding on for life some kind of way. So it's a big world out there. He wanted to be free from a commitment, get out of this deal or whatever it was with this job maybe he got himself in or whatever this is. I will say I'm sorry. So the person saying they sorry wanted to be cherished though, want to be friends again or whatever. Because this person wanted him to lay down beside him for money. And able to have this job maybe, if it's not that, or it's something else in general, if it's not that job. And able to have this job, you gotta lay down beside me for money, or some other job that was hooked on that he knew nothing about, where this man, whoever it is, wanted him to lay down beside somebody for a lot of money, right? So, glance at the moon out at night, looking up at the sky. So, putting everything in to make something happen, as far as to make money at night, to get him to give in or whatever this is. So we have, my lawyer said, so he was going to get a lawyer. If he wasn't, his parents is going to get one because it got to be a lawsuit. Because I see the lawsuit card. So, see this one back. I can't see what this says. And I really can't just not give you a card. Let me use my phone. These are light green. Dang, I cannot see this card, but what it says. Okay, what is this? This is crazy. I cannot see this card. I'm going to have to get up because I can't just skip your card. I got to go over here. And I got a lot of lights in the ceiling, but they not over there. I got to see. What is this card? Light green. Oh. Dang, I usually know where the backs of my cards and all, but dang, this one got me that time. I forgot what this one. I got so many cards. Boy, this one threw me. I should know about heart though, but I didn't catch it right then. Okay, you had to hear what God said he was. I remember what God said he was. Let's just flow. Okay, let's flow on. So when he went there, when he went to just go to that job in general, he was fine with getting in the job. He might didn't know every added thing that these people had. It's like when you go somewhere and you think, that's a regular job. You go to a regular job and you're supposed to be doing certain things as your duties. And then you got all these other things tacked on after you there. And if you somebody bold enough, you'll say, that's not in my job description. If you bold enough to tell your boss or whoever, they tack in anything else on that is not what's down that's supposed to be your job description. So when they asked him, did he want this job, he might have said yes to it. Yeah, I'm game, I'm in. Just wait, I'm coming. Right? But he didn't know all this extra stuff was going to be happening. Get what I'm saying? So these people or this person, whoever it is, want him to be game and in. Just wait, think about it. Because it was seed time for this person, whoever this is. Person want to make money. It's a sure thing. He can get some cash. He need him to participate and don't be giving him a hard time. So we got two. Right? Could have been two people. I just don't know right there with that. Okay, he had to rely on himself. Elevate and rely only on himself. So that's not the end. So I got to take more if I want to or not, because it can't end like that. I got to end it, Lord. This person was corny. Person was a monster. Okay. Trying to end it, Lord. Trying to end it. Universe, you know all about it. I need an end card. Lord, give me an end card. I need an end card. Stop. Okay, here we go. I need an end card. What is this one? He had to do some kind of thinking. He was going to do what it takes to get to where he needed to go. And that is to go to this job in general. Or at the end when he saw something wasn't right, he is going to do what he had to do to get to where he needed to go. That means run if he had to run. I need to end this because I don't know how long I've been on here now. It might have been 2 hours. I don't know. Let's just flow. Mr. Woods, I wish you still was among the living. I really wish you was still here with us. I really wish you was here. Stop. Okay, hopefully this is it. I need an end card. Let me just look in here and see if it's an end card. Let me just see. Let me scoot these over. Let me just see if it's an end card. I'm trying to end it. I really am trying to end it. Let me scoot these over. See if there's an end card, universe. I'm trying to make an end card. You see, I'm trying to end it now, but I just can't. I can't just make it like that. It gotta be an end card. Get what I'm saying? The story have to end. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's a lot of cards I gave Mr. Woods, but it gotta be an end card. God wanted to go like God wanted to go, and I had to make that happen. Let's just go. Is it an end card? Let me just see something that looked like it could be the end. Just bear with me for a minute. Let's see, I can make it energy for the future. That's a good one for an end. Let's see for a minute though. Let me just scroll for a minute. Wait a minute. I don't even see anything. Let me see something. Oh no, this one can't be in there. I have to take that out. Let me just see something. Okay. Finally in a safe and happy place. I'm going to have to put this there. Okay. Those right there. I'm going to take them as the end cards. Let me leave them there. Okay, that's a wrap. Because I got to have an end card enable for me to stop. Okay. Someone's premeditating. We got 5, God's number of grace. God giving grace to whoever you are. You need to tell the truth, sir, whoever you are. Okay? You couldn't control yourself in your own skin, God says. Maybe you like fashion, or maybe Mr. Woods like fashion. So you had some kind of addiction, right? But he had to, you might have to find out why you stuck with it so long, or he might have an addiction as far as like being friends with you, hanging on to you, or whatever this might be, right? So we have, sometimes people think that they gotta keep having people as their friends because they knew them from childhood. No, let them people go if they unhealthy. We got numbers could be turned around, right? Connected to Mr. Woods or you, okay? So it says that you was going to do some standing out front and center and talking. Okay, about what? You need to be talking to the judge. Mention it. You check the time. Some kind of way. Maybe because morally, somebody needs to respect Mr. Woods. So we got more than one man. We got one there and one there. More than one of you. So so we got work ethics. So we have right here that relations to not wanting you as a woman. So let's just change this around. Moral, you didn't want him as you really didn't want him as a friend of yours. You just wanted to use him. So we dealing with work ethics here. He had good work ethics, but you still wanted to use him some kind of way for your own personal gain, right? You're just calling a lot as far as the phone or communicating, going where you was or whatever you was doing, because whoever you are, you gay. So we have right here, detention time away. He might was moving away from you, walking away, or whatever he's doing. Or you might be somebody he knew from college or whoever you are. If he met you straight, he not obligated to take you back gay. So you could have been somebody he knew from college and you were straight, and then now you gay, and he's saying don't force your ways on him, and you trying to force your ways on him. So we have right here that you ain't had romance in a long time, some kind of way. Follow me? You. He was coping with defeat. He was coping with the defeat of failing because he wanted you to change as a person. Okay, so he had to take his power back from you and get away from you, the idiot. God says you was an idiot. So okay, so do he believe as far as religion or just a bunch of rules people have on him from work, school, or whatever this is? Did he know all the facts about this job, what it entailed, all the details? And about religion. Okay, something happened in September where it was a chokehold, an actual real chokehold in September, a pause, a stop, a delay. One day I'm stopping in the middle of this storyline. One day I'm gonna go outside or wherever. If that dog is outside, I'm gonna go actually see that puppy. Because he barks in my videos and I haven't seen him yet. I have to lay eyes on this little puppy that's getting in my videos. taking charge over my videos, barking in my videos. I'm going to see his little face, or she, or whatever it is, barking in my videos. Okay, he wanted to go home right here. This is a sad card. He wanted to go home. I just want to go home again. He wanted out of this place, or he was thinking somewhere, and he wanted out. He felt stuck. He had to reach out for help, but he couldn't reach out for help because none of these people could help him because they was the enemy at the time. Anybody who was in that circle was his enemy, any of them. And he was in a whole nother state. He didn't know none of them people, so he is the outsider. So all of them was considered like enemy because he didn't know none of these people, and they weren't going to be too concerned about him because they didn't know him. and he was another race. And that's just the bottom line to it. So, this man wanted him to be promiscuous. Tension was brewing. He had to enjoy the life that God continued to give him and be happy again. So we can take this over to the family. You got to enjoy that life continues to give you and be happy again, family. So over here with Mr. Woods and this person here, this main person, it was a sharp tongue because the person switched up on him some kind of way, maybe because Mr. Woods wasn't going with what he wanted. We got 61. We got 16. We got number 7 or whatever that is, right? So it was complicated for this man to show Mr. Woods good love or care, whatever, because this person had it in for him. Okay, because he was groggy at one point, Mr. Woods, at one point. To plan his vision. He went there to plan his vision, but that man wanted to plan his vision too because he had something planned out to make money, but he wanted to make it off Mr. Woods. He had plans. He wanted Mr. Woods to be strictly his, work for him, or love interest. What you gonna do about it? He wanted asking Mr. Woods, what you gonna do about it? He wanted to know if he's gonna talk and tell anybody anything, or what he gonna do. Is he gonna be his love interest? If he gonna work for him, or whatever he want done, what you gonna do about it? Is you gonna do it, or whatever he's saying? But Mr. Woods had to be responsible for himself, but no more lack. But this person need to too, and not try to hold on to Mr. Woods and able to make money. Mr. Woods had to unwant what needed to go, and it was this man and this whole group of people, because lights was flashing to let him know that he needed to get away from these people, because this man, whoever it is, was fickle and wanted a second chance as far as being friends, or him to change his mind and decide to want to stay there and work, or whatever it is, or just wanted Mr. Woods to change his mind. Come on and do this work, or come on and be with me, or what this man wanted. So it was something, an online sale that was going to conclude. So I'm going to put this with Mr. Woods and this job. I'm going to change it around for the storyline. This job, we're going to put the job as the sale. Get my drift, right? One line. It's going to conclude soon. You want this job, you're going to have to come on, because it's going to be where we need somebody to hire. There's other people who want the job, or we need, or we're going to take it down, or we need to start soon, or whatever people be saying as far as jobs. We're going to make this that instead of a real sale. What could be with a sale that Mr. Woods or this person was getting online, if it went that way, or the parents, right? Okay, we got the genitals. Tensity, he had to cover his genitals, and that would be Mr. Williams. If he dealt with this person any kind of way, if he even gave in to this person, he had to cover his genitals because this person had HIV or AIDS. Okay, so we have this person, I'm ready. No more. He don't want to keep hearing Mr. Woods saying no, or Mr. Woods saying I'm ready. No more. He don't want to be keep being what you call it, harassed. This man want to hear yes. He don't really want to hear all this no. He had to tell the truth and surrender and apologize to Mr. Woods. He need to tell all the truth and apologize to the family and let the family know that he did what he did to Mr. Woods. Okay. Mr. Woods was going to sweep everything up for a speedy recovery for what he endured here at this place, or his family was going to sweep things up for a speedy recovery and go to counseling or whatever to try to get through not seeing their loved one or wondering where their loved one is. Just get some kind of counseling or whatever, or finding out that Mr. Woods is gone. Mr. Woods, torture me not. He was crying out to not be tortured. Mr. Woods here. Okay, so we have right here that this person was it was like a war zone with this person. This person relapsed. This person was hell bent on destruction against Mr. Woods. And then we have right here, he had to seek help for a rape. Trying to get along with these people. Seek help for a rape. So we have right here, do you love your wife? This is a stepping out call. Somebody stepping out on their wife or whoever they got. They stepping out on somebody and somebody wanted to save some money. So, so we have with this card right here. Mr. Woods had to save his energy for the future, God says. Because finally he in a safe and happy place. So we can't say that accomplishments and all of that because he would be home. He not home. He wanted to go home again. He had to defeat a failing. Work ethics. Work ethics. Really. So whoever you are, you need to just come clean and say where Mr. Woods is because you know you murdered Mr. Woods, whoever you are. You know you did. You know you did, so you might as well come clean. You already have taken Mr. Woods away from his family member. You need to come clean, whoever you are. Thank you, Lord. Lord say it's going to be a miracle to make this person a felon. God, we know miracles happen. Miracles happen. Either you went to college with him, or you the person that hired him, or you went to college with him, whoever you are. So it just get nailed down to whoever that is. Because he didn't do anything to you. It's not saying he did anything to you at all. It just seemed like whoever you are, you got HIV or you got AIDS. And you don't like the idea of him prospering and him living a good life. So you feel like, and you got race in it, you're not going to let him shine because your focus is race though. You're not going to let him shine. If you can't shine, he ain't going to shine. So you're going to bring him down. So you want to give him HIV or AIDS so he can come down just like you. That's what it's looking like. Because it's not saying he did nothing to you. I don't see nothing, all these cards I put out that he did anything to whoever you are. I put a lot of cards out for Mr. Williams. Who is Mr. Williams, Lord? Who is this person? I put a lot of cards out for Mr. Woods. You're a monster though if you was trying to give him HIV. You're a real monster. And corny. Trying to have it where you get money in the bank and stamp your name on him. Comping. You're dealing with trying to make something happen here. Oh, he didn't ask everything it was to ask because it was something left out. And the stuff that was left out was where the problem was. Why would he go jump off of something just out of nowhere? Wherever they say he jumped off of. Why would he be running in the first place? Why would he be running? You heard me say earlier, a gun. You heard me say a gun card in one of these sets, maybe that first set. There's no reason for him to run. Now, if somebody got a gun on him trying to shoot him, I could see him trying to run. That could go with that. Other than that, there's no reason for him to run unless all of you people piled up together to try to beat him up. That's the only way he would run. Why would he be running from somebody he wanted to work with? It makes no sense. But why would you be coming after him anyway? He did nothing to you. He did nothing to you. I don't see nothing in these cards say that he did anything to none of you people, but decide he don't want to do some kind of homosexual act, because that's what it looks like here. He don't want to be a part of it, and you got a problem with that because you want to make money. Other than that, I don't see nothing he done. And somebody got HIV, whoever you are, or AIDS. You don't want to tell that. You want to bring him down a notch because your life going downhill, whoever you are. I see the jail card, so that means you going to jail. Some kind of way you getting caught, some kind of way. Some kind of way, whoever you are, the father got to find out whoever you are through, if you went to school with him, or whoever that was that hired him in the first place. We got at least a circle of 3 people. And look within that 3 to 4 people span and see who is who, because we got a culprit in the mix. Why would he be running? Think about it, people. He shouldn't be running. If he going for a job, what is he running for? The gun on him. That's why. With that card over there. Or we got a big mob coming after him for whatever reason. But why would they be coming after him? Get what I'm saying? What's all that about? Or they might want him to sell some drugs. Because I saw the transport, that could be a disease, that could be an infection, or it could be transporting drugs. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. They ain't want to tell it. Whatever it was. Because it's whatever it is. It's one or the other. So whatever it is that they consider secret out of what I said in them cards. Remember, you ain't got to believe nothing the cards say, but I believe every card that went on this table is true. Because God know everything that happened to Mr. Woods. And Mr. Woods know. Mr. Woods got it, and every card that went down, he know what happened to him. The Bracelet one picked that card up. Mr. Bracelet picked that card up. Mr. Breslow, pick this card up. This go with his stuff. Pick this card up, Mr. Breslow. 1. I was dealing with some place, right? I was trying to fulfill my adventure. Get what I'm saying? They tried to stamp their name on me to have money in the bank, Mr. Breslow. 1. So certain cards I'm led to pick up off of whoever the person is, guides me or God guide me. Because he know what happened to him. He in the spirit. That's all he had to do is just guide me, put words in my mind. I hear it and I do whatever it is. And God do it. He was a lone wolf, and he was a lone wolf. He traveled there alone. They took him as easy. I can just run all over him. I can do what I wanted because he by himself. He don't have no protection. He was a lone wolf. We can even use this COVID card. COVID wasn't going on at the time, but we can use the COVID card as it wasn't a lot. Like I say, I use this for it's not a lot of jobs or whatever. So he went out of town or wherever he went, but we can use it for actually in there at Idaho where he was. That it was a lot of people. Pandemic. It might have been a good 10 people who were chasing him. I don't know. So that's a lot. You get what I'm saying? Use that card. I can use the cards however to work it. People need to stop feeling like they got to bring somebody else down because they not worth nothing. They feel like. Or try to use somebody else because they're another race and try to bring them down and make them look like they ain't nobody or whatever it is. Or use people for their financial benefit. Because every time those certain cards come out, it's the same old kind of storyline. It got to be where people stop being lured and led to these different places all the way from your family and friends and people who love you to these different places because people set their stuff up. You saw the card premeditated. I'm shocked that the mastermind card didn't come out. I am so shocked that didn't come out. Let me take 10 cards. I'm going to take 10 more cards. See if it come out. I can't make it come out. I can't dig and make it come out. But if it come out, if it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. Okay, let's see. Universe. 10 cards. Alright. So we just gonna, so Mr. Wood's family can start with, at least 3 to 4 people, top people in that job or wherever he went at. Those people there. Yeah. Start with those people. Stop. Okay, here we go. Mr. Wood, you say stop. All right, say stop. Mr. Wood, say stop. Let's just flow. Let's just see. So we have right here that release your loved one. This for the family. Release your loved one. You are still here. Okay? Let's just flow. So we have right here that Mr. Woods needed more sleep to become more energetic, or some kind of way something was in his system. You know, they put something in his system, in his glass, in his system. Might have told him he had to, I don't know what they did. Okay, we got a rape here. So some kind of way a rape happened. Is the rape my fault? Or the theft my fault? They can go with theft too. But I want to put it with real rape. Why? Because I got a lot of cards where somebody trying to make him engage. Get what I'm saying? There's a lot of cards where somebody trying to make him engage. A lot of cards where they trying to make him engage somebody there. So I feel this happened to him. not the person. I feel the person, it might have happened to the person in the person's life or whatever. I just don't know. But I feel like this happened to Mr. Woods. I feel that. God says that he would be good teaching children because he was an earth angel person. Teaching children was his path. That was not his path. With those people, that wasn't his path. His path was teaching kids. Okay? Where did you learn this behavior at? Thinking as love. Where did they learn this behavior at, or whoever learned this behavior at, thinking as love, to abuse him? Okay? So we had a loss of children. So Mr. Woods is not a child. He's not a child. This is a child card, but I'm gonna use it for Mr. Woods and his family. Right? Because he lost. He was murdered. He was killed. Mr. Woods. Right? He's not a child, but he is somebody's child, but he's not a little child, we know, but still. Help stop the loss of children if you can. Move fast on it. It was the devil energy. People had devil energy, sinful energy, street people, negative people who moved fast on it and did something against Mr. Woods and caused his life to be lost. One of them could be the Capricorn or Earth sign. One of these people, or he could have been an Earth sign. Let's put this over for the family. So they might have put something, where's that card? They might have put something in where's this card? They might have, some kind of way, something might have been put in Mr. Because these two kind of could go together. Look at these. The energetic and this right here. I use this card for if somebody drinking, if somebody drinking, right, they can feel a certain kind of way, right? But if somebody just sleepy in general, they still could feel a certain kind of way. They don't have their energy. So we got dizzy over here. So I put it together. So I see the dizzy. So a margin was put between him and somebody. He was dizzy, disoriented, or something like that. Or he was trying to make a margin between him and somebody. I'm ready to love in a healthy way. That means he had to love himself first, so he wasn't trying to be a part of these people right here. Or he might have been, he might have got raped some kind of way during the time down there with this situation, where he might have been raped in his life before. I just don't know. Number 1. He ready for a healthy way of loving, and he got to love himself first. Dizzy. Put a margin between. So when I saw the vaccine, you heard me say the vaccine card, because really, what is he getting a vaccine for? A vaccine? What is he getting any of that stuff for anyway? Because the vaccine stands for blood drawn, or IV, or somebody giving you a vaccine of some kind of blood drawn, vaccine, or IV. So what does he get? What is all that happening? I mean, do they do that at certain jobs where they doing all this stuff to you and able to have a job? And maybe whatever that is could cause him to be like this, not be energetic, be dizzy over here or whatever. Where it might have been where something happened to him because of whatever was given to him. Maybe if it went anything like that. Let's throw. Somebody could be Aquarius. He could be Aquarius. Somebody he know. His father could be an Aquarius. Proud of him. Somebody is the son of, have a son or somebody Aquarius or air sign person. So let's just roll a little bit. I'm going over the 10. I ain't planning on doing it, but we gotta get to the end of this one right here. So Mr. He might have, we got an earth sign, another earth sign. So he felt like somebody, he might have felt like a genius going down there to this job, because it might have felt good, a step up for him. But then whoever this person is might have felt like a genius because they accomplished what they tried to accomplish. Look in the mirror. He had to look in the mirror because it was somebody who was a tourist or act like a tourist or he was a tourist. Somebody was coming after him some kind of way. Somebody gay, whoever it is. They wanted him to be with somebody, some kind of activity, whoever this is. If the person not, they wanted him to engage with somebody, one or the other. Because that's all I'm seeing is that kind of stuff, right? So he's saying for what blank, whatever the person name. So we got like at least 3 or 4 men names on this all. So we got, like I say, it's more than one man hooked around on this in this storyline. So co-workers, whoever these people are, he was going to let his sounds be heard loud and clear and become groomed to what God created him to be at birth and talk up for himself. Because whoever wanted him to be available and say he is available, but he was saying no to stuff constantly. No. He was acting doofy like he didn't know what was going on. He needed to cleanse his mind. So we have right here, he's being jerked around by somebody who was connected to somebody. God says he had to, somebody and was connected to somebody else and was trying to get connected to him. So we got somebody who was trying to connect with him who was with somebody else or something like that. So we have somebody chose to stick a fork in him. Or he chose to stick a fork in whoever this is, this main person. Or somebody decided to stick a fork in him and say it was done with him. Or he felt that way about whoever this person is. So we have right here that somebody was reeling in the cash like a church mouse. So somebody was reeling in the cash. A female or somebody was reeling in money. Or wanted to reel in money. So he had to allow life to follow him to the best places. And this was not the best place. He had to be essential by coping. He had to be himself. Right? So do some meditation. We're dealing with number 19, number 10. So he got raped, but I don't know if he got raped when he was young, at school, or at this place. Because that's his card. That's not the guy card, even though the guy could have got raped in his life some kind of way. Because that guy is, that guy gay, or somebody's gay among those people because they trying to hear him get in some kind of gay activity. That's all it seems like it's talking about. To make money. But he actually was raped some kind of way, so I just don't know if it was with these people, or back when he was in school, or back when he was young, or whenever this is. But if it was in school, or if it was at this place, some kind of way, I feel when that vaccine card, or blood card, or whatever it is, I feel somebody gave him something, and that's how it happened. Because he was not his whole self. Get what I'm saying? That's why he's saying, is it my fault? Is it my fault that this happened to me? Because if you got something in your system, or somebody done drugged you, or what they did, you wondering if it's your fault. Why didn't you see whatever it is? Why didn't you catch it or whatever? Because they saying that he jumped off or something. Remember? That's what I heard on the I heard or read earlier when I was upstairs. They say he jumped off of something. I don't want to say things wrong. I can't remember all the way. Did they say an embankment? They say he jumped off or something. So if he jumped off or something, I don't know if he was dizzy. I don't know if something was in his system from what somebody put in his system. I don't know if he just was trying to run from these people and just put a margin between him and these people because something happened to him right there where somebody raped him. Or more than one. I don't know. Because somebody, that's all the focus is his sexual life, whoever these people is, or one person, or four of them, or three of them, or whoever these people are. Because they wanted him to be available. They wanted him to say yeah. And he wasn't saying yeah. Seemed like the whole storyline. He's saying for what? And they like, they don't, whoever this is don't want to hear no. Because somebody got a money planned out. They don't want to hear no. They got plans to make some money, and I need you to fall through. You know what that means. Get in it with me. Do what I'm saying so we can make this money, make this cash, make this dough. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it looks like. I put a lot of cards out for Mr. Woods, so hopefully this person going to be locked down, locked up, or whichever way they got to put them in the jail. And throw away the key if they have to. Because you're trying to give him HIV. So you need to keep throwing away on you because you don't need to be giving nobody out here HIV. If you feel like people's life is worthless because you feel your own is worthless because you the one who got HIV and you just going to ruin somebody else's life because you can't stand them like doing good. Oh, no, I can't have him doing better than me. You know, I made it where I got, you made it where you got your own stuff like that, but then you're going to try to take it out on somebody else and try to give them whatever. You know you got whatever it is, but you're going to feel you're going to ruin somebody's life. You got a serious nerve, mister. So hopefully you're going to get caught soon. That's the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. Remember, you don't have to take nothing that I said as fact. None of the cards, right? I just do, okay? This for entertainment purposes only to those who deem it as such. So you got to go back to whoever it is, whoever hired him down there, those people there. Start with at least 4 of them. The first 4 top people, whoever they are. Some friend of his or somebody maybe from college or whoever that works there too. You got to go with that group of people first. Because it's in that circle. So he went and jumped off somewhere and none of you went to even go look for him, to find him. He just jumped somewhere. He could be in the water. So if he actually jumped somewhere and when he jumped, he landed in water, he could be in the water at the bottom. So if it's not water and he jumped and he fell somewhere, well, why didn't any of you go down there to go pick him up? So he jumped and he just ran all over the place in a whole state. He don't even know nobody. And nobody said nothing about, oh, there's a black man running around here. Nobody said that. So evidently he wasn't running around. That means you did something to him. Period. He never got a chance to go running nowhere because you did something to him. Just tell the truth about it. Because he didn't want to give in what you were saying. And you didn't want him to tell your secret. Just tell the truth about it. It's time that you go down because you done took all these years of his life away that he had. He put a whole lot of work into getting to where he got at. And then you just decided you're going to put a hold on it and stop it. This the Brass Love 1.